getting attacked. I've been here 4 minutes. Well, this whole group has been in here 4 minutes, and I'm being attacked because I drink coffee out of a Yeti now. Hey, listen, the only reason I do it is...
So he's better than you.
Right, I need to look down. I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't. What did Sid say yesterday? She's like, I didn't know you were a Republican or something, because apparently all people that have Yetis are Republicans.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I'm learning all kinds. I'm learning. I'm being very educated today. Wait, is that a word? Did I use that correctly?
It's just like they're so white privileged.
Doesn't matter. You're a Yeti drinker. Yeah. You're right either way.
That's very true. It is a Jake and Tanner show. If you would have came in here 4 seconds ago, I was rubbing Sydney. But I was using, because I was showing where you're... I want you to do this too.
I have no clue what he's trying to say during this.
You have TMJ?
Like the channel? The news station?
No, what is that one channel, man, that they had the country line dancing? Was that CMT or TN? It wasn't CMT. They always had line dance. I remember this old guy in my neighborhood.
Is it PBS?
We would come in because I would hang out with his kids, and when the kids would come over, he'd be like, "Oh, look at it! The woman just flipped up her skirt when she was line dancing."
You have told me this before, but I don't know. He
fixed small engines. He collected a lot of lawnmowers.
It seems like you like to do a lot of things with a lot of small things.
Right here. So if you open your jaw, because I clench, and I'm doing it starting during the day.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you right where that connects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't do that.
Okay, but you get in there.
But I don't want to do that.
He's gonna call your face back because that's what he did to me.
No, I said I go. Well, you got to dig in there, and you might have to dig a little harder because you got so much cheek.
So much fat.
It's not fat. It's just look at her round face. You got it too.
I don't want to push. That hurts already.
Stop.
I'm not doing it.
No, you go like this. You push, and then you push down.
God made my skeleton the way it is, and I'm not going to mess with
it. You're not, but you got to do this, and then you rub. Dude, I'm telling you, because I'm starting to grind during the day, I think. I'm starting to clench.
Oh, really?
And
how angry are you?
It's just, I'm always angry. It's just angry. I'm not a happy person. I'm just numb in my head, and I was like, Angie, well, you
feel something.
You know teeth people?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you got a guard. And I go, that guard ain't doing it. I chewed right through that. Eat that.
And you should just get like a football-style mouth guard.
Well, that's what this is, basically.
Oh, I thought you just had the one that go on your front teeth.
No. That one seemed to do better, but I was scared to death that I was going to eat it. I mean, like swallow it and like choke to death.
Well,
but this one goes in there, but it's not. And then the place I'm talking about, he's like the one in Sheboygan who's a specialist. Doesn't take insurance, so you just got to pay him out of pocket.
Screw that guy.
And I'm like, well, how much is that? And she's like a couple $1,000s. I'm like, I'll just grind.
Yeah, just sell a few of your Yetis, you'll be fine.
I have two and an Ozark.
You have 4 Yetis now that I think about it. You have 2 silver ones.
I had 2 silver ones.
You have that teal one that you told me that you had.
I think that's Ozark. Okay. I think that's an Ozy. We call them Ozies.
Then you have that can cooler.
The OGs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do have that can cooler.
But he didn't buy the can cooler. That was a money flex.
Apparently,
that really was a money flex.
He blacked out when he got these.
I don't know how we got these.
Like I said, I remember all of my major purchases, but for Yeti people, they just throw money around everywhere. When'd you buy your house? Who knows? I write checks to people all the time.
Just reminds me of I don't know why my dad popped in my head. I remember when we were going to buy a van, and
you've always been a van family.
Well, my mom bought them. Do you remember those Montanas? They were Montana vans. I don't even know that they still make them. And we went to the dealership, and they kept handing Dad papers to sign, and they're like, "It's the printer ran out, so we only have the line here." And Dad signed it, and he's like, "Oh man, I love signing my name to my pieces of paper," because who knows what they would have done.
Yeah,
that was a good story. I'm glad you guys had a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Do you remember the Saturn van or the Saturn van?
I remember the Colt Vista, baby. Type in Saturn and Colt Vista because they might because I'm thinking they looked very similar.
Did yours kind of look like a butt plug?
Oh, no, never mind. That's the Colt Vista. Kind of reminds me of your old vehicle you used to have. Oh, update. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Is it out there?
No.
Oh.
I don't have a charger.
So they're just sitting in your garage?
My garage hooked up to a 110 charger, and I plugged it in. It was at like half.
So you have to live with a super fast charger.
If you drive like I do.
Yeah.
Like if you drive regular, 20 miles a day, like a normal human might do.
You could do it.
You could do it with a regular 110 charger, but I can't. I plugged it in last night, and on the screen, it's like, it'll be finished charging at 11:30 p.m., and I plugged it in at 10, and I was like, that definitely means tomorrow, right? So, yeah, it takes over 24 hours.
Saying. Yeah.
It takes over 24 hours for that thing to go from half to full if you would just use the regular charger.
That Saturn van is very similar to that Colt Vista, man.
I'm thinking of the older Saturn, the one that was all windows around the sides.
Oh.
This one?
No, it's older. Like it's older.
Are you talking about that had the curtains?
It's got tight lines. No, that's an Astro van.
Yeah, those Astros. My sister had one of those.
Look up
that
like
Astro
98.
That Astro van, man. Sydney, you ain't never seen anything like. Does your
Dude,
Jeep come with
my mom had an Astro van
with the chessboard in the middle?
Yeah,
so
but
your
what
kids
kind
can
of
play
Astro
chess?
van? What kind of Astro van? Did it only come in that really dark forest green? Did it also only have wood? Did it have wood in it and a place where you could put a very small tube TV?
First of all,
I just remember that chessboard being. I mean, it was built in.
Yeah,
checkers, chess. I remember playing with my sister while she was driving and drinking. I was only like 12.
Yeah, I only remember that as the dark green van that had wood in it. No, you look up van with a lot of glass windows.
It's kind of like that. What I just saw, what I remember is that one. That's the one kind of like my sister had, but not that nice.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be bigger. That seems to be compact.
That looks like a regular van.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are big enough.
This is the kind I knew.
Yeah.
The Coach can or whatever. Van. Can you look up
van
with a lot of windows?
Somebody wants to know. Somebody said finish that TMJ story. No, that's about it. I was just trying to. All I was trying to do is because I clench my teeth so bad at night apparently that I'm waking up. I'm getting these headaches. I'm sore. It's awful, and I feel like this dull numbness, and I really wish. I think the days that I come in here and I'm more energetic in a better mood, I think are the days that I'm not clenching as much at night. And then what they said, how to relieve that? Hey, just don't be stressed out. Okay,
yeah.
I'll try doing that. And so I was trying to show Sydney where in YouTube where they were teaching you how to massage these points in your mouth. I had my wife doing it to me last night. I just fell right to sleep like a little baby bird while she was doing it.
Speaking of TMJ, watched a clip. Did you see the clip of Vince and...
That's why it sounds familiar. Because TMJ is a news station in Milwaukee.
TMJ was a news station that we worked at.
Yeah.
Right there.
Mine is not TMJ as much as it... Because I think everybody has TMJ. That's what my wife says, and I don't know what it even means. I have... Braxton Hicks? No.
Braxton Hicks?
Braxton Hicks?
You're having false contractions?
I think in my mouth. No, it's called something with a B. Brexit. I don't know. It's
Brexit?
Brexit? No,
Brexit.
I don't think that has something to do with... That's news stuff,
it
isn't it?
It still sucks.
Right. No, I don't think so.
No, I was watching a clip on the internet, and they went semi-viral, I think, because they had the Globetrotters there.
Oh, God.
And they sent out the field reporter, and the guy was like, I'm going to do a Globetrotters style trick. And he went to half court, and he threw the ball behind his head, and it drained directly into the hoop.
Man,
and Vince, because it was Vince that was the anchor, lost his mind. Like he was grabbing his co-anchor and just shaking her. He's like, it happened!
I love that. But I wish the internet hasn't ruined everything for me, because I see that. That's just I could see that. I could literally see that anytime I want.
I just thought it was fun because we saw it, because I've seen those people before.
No, I get it. I think it would be fun. I remember going to see a Globetrotters when I was way too old to go see a Globetrotters with Angie, and I'm like, this ain't fun. All they're doing is carrying the ball with them wherever they go. They don't even dribble. I was expecting it to be... I didn't think the other team was going to be actors. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
I didn't think the other team were going to be the ones to play I thought they were actually going to play a real game and do all those tricks incorporated with it. Little did I know that the other team is in on it. I feel bamboozled my entire life.
Yeah,
FYI.
Once again, I thought the Bucks for most of my life was one of those teams that the Globetrotters would just travel and be. I found the van. Can you type in ugliest vans of the 90s? And this was the van that a friend of mine had, and his mom would freak out every time we would get near it because she's like, "Hey, don't touch the van." And it's not because it was nice. It was because it had so many. The whole thing was glass and windows.
I'm down with that right now.
That if you
that looks like something from the Jetsons.
That exact one. That dirty blue with the tan tacky pants on.
That looks futuristic right now.
But she was like, it has so many windows that like each window is like over $1,000 and insurance doesn't cover it.
I'm gonna be honest, that's better looking than the van I have right now. And that's from what year?
It's a Pontiac van from the 90s.
Why am I down with that, man?
But yeah, that thing.
Oh, look at that! It's getting better and better.
Look at these. This was the ugliest vans of the night. Okay. I had no issues with those. I thought those were cool looking.
I don't know what is that.
It was a Pontiac Aztec.
Those Aztecs.
I think they sold 4,000 in America, and they're not rare or worth anything. They sold 4,000 because they were garbage.
I feel bad for my wife. She's because we don't need the van really anymore. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like it's getting to the point now where kids can open the door. We can have a small trunk now for Aldi. We don't need to be putting all the things that we used to do in it.
You're not bringing 2 strollers,
and we're done with kids. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, and then she's like, I can't wait to get a new car for me. And I'm like, well, you just settle down because the van will be paid off first.
Yeah,
and then it's going straight to me. I don't want to be a 3 people. I don't want to be a 3. I don't want to have 3 car loans out there. I don't want to have 3 car loans. So, like, I could do that right now, get a new vehicle, but I don't want to. But at that time, when that van's paid off, the truck is going to have too many miles. Oh. And so I'm going to go and get something probably, and she drives the truck for a minute. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah. Just take that. That's what I did. I took the car buying experience just away from my wife.
What do your parents have done that have ruined you as an adult? Like my dad has, even though cars have changed, miles. It's always been a thing for him. Don't put miles on a vehicle. And now that's all I do. And it has become so stressful in my life because I've been taught and told never to put those miles on it.
Yeah, because cars can handle higher miles now, because you'll be like, it's got 70,000 miles. How much life does it have left? I was like, probably about 225,000 miles left.
Do you have anything like that where you've just been taught? It doesn't even have to be your parents. Even in radio, man, it has been taught. It's been beat into me. Play music. You have to have songs to keep people interested in what you do, or to get ratings, or to get pay. PDs and listeners do not want a radio station without music.
Not offhand. Not that I can think of. I think I've just been ruined all around.
I probably subconsciously have so many beatdowns in my brain. I always talk about that with my relationship with money. We make pretty good money, my wife and I, but my parents have told me or taught me probably, because I remember watching a video.
Always strive to make more.
Well, I remember watching that video, and then my parents arguing in the background when I was just goofing around in the video about her screaming about they only had like $50 in the bank account or something. And I'm just like, I didn't realize that fight was taking place. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't really a fight, but the argument. And I went, I wonder if that's the reason why I'm always, I don't know, my relationship with money, I'm always stressed out about it. And I don't really need, not like saying I make all kinds and tons, but I'm just saying I don't need to be as much as I am.
Yeah, probably. You grew up poor, so you feel like money validates you.
I told Sydney today, because Colton texted me. He was texting me early because he had his baby. Yeah. And she's like, she's a newborn. All they do is sleep. And I'm like, well, they're going to get up when they get up and hungry. And then I go, you know what I wish for you, Sydney? That you have twins right away. But then I went, she won't realize anything different. That'll just be her life.
Yeah.
I almost want you to have a baby,
And
then
then
have twins.
Yes.
That's what. Can we all pray together?
Yeah.
Come here. Let's hold hands. Dear baby Jesus, I just want to say that we love you and thank you for Christmas because we like presents.
Yeah.
So thank you for being born.
Thanks for being born, yo.
And if you can find a way that Sydney, maybe a man could find her, and when that man loves her.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's pray that Sydney sits on a dirty toilet seat at a bar.
I like that.
And it just kind of happens.
That's probably a better chance than someone falling in love with her.
Let's be honest.
Mm. Right. And then she has a baby. And then 9 months later, she has 2 more.
Yeah. Yeah, she does that whole thing where the doctors say, be careful because you are at your most fertile 3 months after you have a kid.
And then you went right back and sat on that same toilet seat.
Sat right
back. You can't get enough of it.
You started pumping and dumping.
In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I feel good.
That was good. That was good. Man, that is my biggest fear about having a second kid, is that I'll have a second and third kid, because I have twins on both sides of, like, Kayla has twins on both sides of her family. I have twins on my sides of family. Like,
they will ruin you.
Yeah.
And I want you to know. There'll be a lot of prop and a lot of good things happening for the show, but I'll only see you 3 days a week.
Oh, yeah, I won't be here.
No, I know.
I'll die.
You're going to come in, you're going to be
I couldn't afford the
zombie
daycare.
mode. You'd have to bring him with.
I thought about that.
Yeah,
I thought about how annoying that would be, like, if I had to bring my kid to work with me.
I was going to do that years ago, or in the afternoons with a bit. Bring in Piper and go, I can't find a babysitter, so here it is.
I literally just thought about that last night. I was like, I wonder if I could just bring V and just say I couldn't find a babysitter. And then you just hear her yelling. But now she's at a point where she's not screaming all the time. She would just be yelling, where's my Kindle?
Hey, was it the next segment, or was it a segment after this, the whole court case?
I will find, I can tell you.
Because I can tell you what happened here in a minute with what's going on in my county, and we call them upskirt. 1, 2, 3, upskirt! Upskirt! I think that's the first thing you've said this morning, Cindy. I just sort of go, I'm scared.
And I've been looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It was segment 3, so not this next break, but the following.
Okay. Something happened. I forgot about this, and I want to see if you guys think it's rude. My wife was like, oh boy, that's just the rudest thing that I think you've ever done. And I'm like, yeah, but I was done with the conversation.
Oh.
But you have to see it from my point of view. This happened like a week and a half ago, and I forgot because we don't use Trello anymore, and we got to start doing that.
Yeah, it's in a folder now.
I know.
Got moved off the main page.
Did. Dang it.
Tucked away. I didn't delete it, but it's in a different thing.
All right, so on the way, I want to see if you guys think it's rude, as my wife thought it was. But you have to hear my point of view in that. Also, Tanner found something out about Juicy World yesterday, and we owe an apology to someone.
Yeah.
Did he not eat 70 pounds of weed?
Listen. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that this is like the biggest news. What I'm saying is your life won't be the same after I tell you.
All right, it's a Jake and Tanner show.
Yep.
Is that older or is that just brand new?
At least a year ago. Because
Okay, I thought I saw that. We were talking about that Globetrotters thing, what happened in Milwaukee, where the guy was a newscaster was just interviewing a Globetrotter and threw it behind his back, and it went in from half court, and then they went nuts.
Yeah, it almost happened exactly a year ago since he was on the Morning Blend on December 14th, 2018.
Hey, Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Hey, can you pull up that Pauly Shore? I think we're going to get to that here in a minute. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm one of the hosts of the show. My name is Jake, and I want to see if you guys think it's, before we get to Pauly Shore begging for people to come to his show, it's sad.
Oh.
I got to just ask you, I want to see, I really wanted I want to walk you through my head.
Okay.
And why something happened, and then I want to see if you think it's rude. Tanner, hi, how are you this morning?
Hi, my name is Tanner. I'm the other host of the show. I picked up my Chevy Bolt yesterday.
Nice.
It is currently parked in my garage. Sorry. Because I don't have a charger. Charger comes in today.
Did you like
I love
driving it when
yeah.
you were, but was it, because
car.
it's got to be weird going from a truck to something that sits low. It'd probably be, it's not as cool as your truck, or do you think it's cool?
No, it's not. I mean, obviously I'll always like driving my truck more just because I like driving my truck.
Makes you feel like a man.
But like I explained to Kayla, because she was like, it's really ugly. And I was like, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
but it's going to save us a lot of money, and who cares? And it looks. I said it looks better than the Journey. So
you should have got really mean towards her.
Yeah, and just started screaming,
tagging her like, well, you're ugly.
Yeah,
your face
stupid person. No, I was like, it's like if like if we just bought a small, like a Cruise, like a Chevy Cruze or something, or a Dodge Dart. I was like, it's a car.
I ain't judging you.
It just doesn't take gas.
I think she's saying that because she knows how many women are going to be attracted to you when you drive that.
Saving gas and getting gas.
That's how it is.
What it is.
Did you tell her, say, don't hate the play, hate the game, and then you should have walked away. It's popping out.
Yep. I'm gonna keep this popping and locking.
You say you talking out of pocket, son.
Out of pocket. Clap your cheeks. I mean, slap them in the face. I
think you hit it. It does.
Yeah.
It changes. The definition changes daily, but
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I think when you hit an age, you just stop caring. You know, I mean, like, it's just like, well, that's gonna say, it's like why I wear Levi's, man.
Yeah,
they fit good. And my wife gets them at Kohl's. Sorry,
I said that the other day. I was like, this is a weird. It's a weird new part in my life because I didn't buy this car because I liked the way it looked.
Right.
Or it was a good deal. I bought it because in the long run, it'll save me a lot of money.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, and I know it's ugly. I get it. Like I'm
Sydney.
trying to find excitement for it, but I can't.
Look what she wears. She's already hit an early age. If I don't care what people think.
I think my car is the ugliest.
Oh no, I'm not talking about your. I'm talking about your
I know.
hats and scarves and. Boots.
That's just a
like
rug.
Your boots yesterday, and you're like, and just like, yeah, I couldn't pull those boots up. That's a I don't give an F boot.
Oh my God, you are so white. Can I just say that? She's wearing UGG boots today.
Is she?
Yeah. Where's your Starbucks cup?
Yeah.
You bring it today?
I'm gonna wear my yoga pants and
UGG boots,
and UGG boots, and my
rug scarf.
Three out of my. You got 2 gray shirts and a white.
Do you know how warm UGG boots are? Want to feel inside my boot right now?
No, I don't want to feel. No. I don't want to do that at all.
I have thermal boots, and these are warmer. Like
you're like, I shower once a week.
These are warmer than my snow boots.
I do my hair every once in a while.
Sometimes I chain myself up to a tree.
I don't know why we just started tagging you. I thought that would be fun. It was very rude and uncalled for.
It was a lot of fun. I liked it.
But know that everything we said is true. That is
These
a
are
joke.
all facts.
Facts! Oh, I forgot I'm doing that. Man, I got to write down all this cool stuff I'm doing.
How is Nick Cannon's new diss track that he
didn't?
He didn't?
Listen, there was 2 things that I did right. I mean, I couldn't even open my eyes, and you know how that screen's blinding you when you grab your phone? It's not good for you, but I did 2 things. One, I looked up Nick Cannon first.
Yep.
I went, please tell me something happened overnight.
Yeah.
No, nothing, Nathan. What?
I didn't even open my eyes. All I did was say, hey, Siri, play today's new Nick Cannon diss track. And she was like, there was none. And I was like, oh, darn.
And then I woke up my wife and I said, hey, there's not a
Nick Cannon.
There's not. I shook her and I'm like, Nick Cannon didn't release one. She didn't care. She seemed to be more mad than she was.
Yeah, she was mad that he
wasn't
didn't.
sad. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. It was weird. Her anger was weird there.
Yeah, she was mad that he didn't come out with another one because she was like, rule of threes.
Right.
I guess Nick Cannon accused Eminem of voting for Trump.
Yeah, that was in one. That was in the song yesterday.
That was in the song yesterday. This isn't a new thing.
Yeah.
How did I miss that line?
I don't know.
I do remember something about Trump.
We can play that
music.
I don't think we'd have to.
We got it.
Nah.
Also, you know what? The other thing I looked up was the court case, and I went, "Oh, really? What? Ooh.
Wait. So it's a. Oh God.
That's funny, Tanner. I'm going to tell you what.
No, don't tell me yet.
No, I'm not going to tell you anything.
10 minutes.
I want to tell you something, Lo. Is I went to delete this Eminem. I was like, I don't need that audio. And then something inside of me went, you might need it.
Yeah.
Just for a second. Marshall. This is Nick Cannon. I don't want to do this. We don't have to.
I love it.
Lord forgive us, I know that it's kind of wrong for 5 brothers this talented to be on one song. But that white boy, he is nice, but he crossed the black.
I love when they're like, oh, we are so talented. It's not even fair that all 5 of us are coming at Eminem. Look, they know, right? Like, they all know.
I was listening to...
It confuses
do
me.
you know who Young Yeezy Yellow Wolf or something?
Oh, Yellow Wolf?
Okay.
I know Yellow Wolf.
Well,
he's got a song that you and I like.
What?
Yes.
All right, we'll find out.
I will find it for you.
Well, Yellow Wolf, I have never been... I feel so connected to the pop culture that I have been in the last few days. I said Yellow Wolf. I didn't know I was going to say that this week.
Yeah.
So Yellow Wolf says this in an interview. They're like, so you got to pick a side, MGK or Eminem, because they started talking about Nick Cannon or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, long story short, he said, he said ride with, and I'm like, oh, I like that. I'm gonna start using that too.
Yeah.
I have a journal, all these cool words I'm gonna start using. He says I ride with them no matter what. He's like, I like both of them and everything, but he goes, people still are messing with Eminem, and he's like, and I don't understand why. He's like, MGK was a great diss track, but Eminem's was just a lot better. And he said he was walking with him, and Eminem just started freestyling, and he did these syllables, and he said he was rhyming words and continuing in that same cadence and syllables. He's like, I don't even know how he did it. And then the camera panned to him, and he's like, get that all. I don't want to even try.
Yeah.
And I don't know who Yellow Wolf is, even if he's good, but he sure does like Eminem.
I think you'll know him once you want to turn me on there,
Yeah,
big boy.
bring those nips over.
This is the song that that you and I like, and I think it's the only song that he has.
Get it poppin', son. I'm gonna quit.
I like it. No.
I like this. Have I heard this?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, you have. Because I said you like it.
I've never heard this.
Hold on.
Why, I feel like it's gonna swear.
No, I have a clean version.
Why are my shoulders doing that? I've never heard this.
What?
I
played this for you.
Maybe. I don't remember it.
Because I said Eminem.
I like it.
I think this guy, he's on Eminem's record company. I'm pretty sure. Because that's why MGK said, please don't take me off Yellow Wolf's album. Thank you.
Why, that's what that means.
Yeah. It wasn't a metaphor. I thought it was a metaphor for PP.
Oh, wait. No, I just read something on that.
Okay.
That, I don't know. We'll talk off air. I think we're going to start boring people.
Probably.
Why can't I have a cool name like Yellow Wolf?
Well, I think he gave it to him himself.
Well, yeah,
I don't think he...
It's not a God-given name.
I want to be Panda Bear.
No. There's already a song called Panda Bear.
No, I want to be Panda Bear.
Wait.
Think about that. Call me that.
You
Just
can't
call
be
me that
Panda
really
Bear.
quick.
No, you can't be Panda Bear because in my head, Panda Bear is a, like, I don't know, 45-year-old struggling with aging Asian mom.
Wait, that's who Panda Bear is?
That's what I picture. Like, if you say Panda Bear, and then I see a woman that's in her late 40s, and she's got one pink strip in her hair, and she just got out of a messy divorce, and now she's wearing too short of skirts, but also she's Asian.
So, about a week ago, I this Sheik comes, Ryan comes up to the garage.
Okay.
And I hear him. He knocks on the door. Bang, 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 bang.
How often does he come over?
Never.
Okay,
very seldom.
I was gonna say, because when he came over before, you were like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, he never drives.
Never comes up the hill.
No. And he came up, and then I opened the door, and he was kind of back by his truck again in the driveway.
Yeah.
And I go out there, and it's freezing. Oh, this was the day before Wednesday, Thanksgiving week. So he took the day off, but we continued to work it. Yes. I think he wanted to have a few beers or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I started talking to him, and I'm blah 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 blah, and I'm like, I'm in there cooking. I'm in there cooking dinner for the kids, and it's on the stove. And he's like, oh, okay. And we started talking for a second. I don't have my boots on, and I'm just in a shirt like this. And
why didn't you invite him in the house?
Because I didn't want him in there.
He's not an indoor cat?
No, and he left his truck running. Oh, I think he was just coming up to say hi and just to see if I wanted to come down. He's one of those guys that he texts every once in a while, but it's more like calling.
Yeah.
He'll call. He's one of those guys. And so I'm like, nah, well, I got to work tomorrow. And that kind of ends everything because he knows that I have to get up so early.
Yeah.
But we're just sitting there chatting. And then Tim is driving by and he rolls up in my driveway. Mm-mm. And then Tim cranks down his windows and they're chatting back and forth. And I'm like, all right, guys. And I don't know if they heard me and they're chatting. And so I go back into my garage and I shut the garage door so it just...
Oh.
But they were talking. They were both communicating and they knew I had things. And so the garage
Did Tim
door...
know you had things or did only Ryan?
No, I said that. Well, I'm like, okay, because I mean, it's a Wednesday or whatever. They knew I mean, Tim probably knows I have to work or whatever. And he's going up to his house.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do anything. He just stopped to say hi. Mm-hmm. And so I just kind of shut that door because it's freezing. I don't need that cold coming into my walls.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, I wanted to make sure they knew that was the end of the conversation.
That was the end of the conversation. You wish you had a garage door for everyday life. Once, like Joe comes in here and you could just be like,
yes or no, rude. But in my head,
fairly rude if they didn't know what you were. It's rude if they didn't hear you. When you said like you're not sure if they heard you, and you said, "Okay, guys, I'm out."
Well, I did. I went, okay, guys, and they were kind of talking because I had to get. I don't want those noodles to get overdone.
I love overdone noodles.
Oh, you do?
I do.
I throw them against the wall to see if they stick. I do all that jazz.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I do the same thing with pie.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work as well.
No, there's only certain foods you can do that. Yeah. Steak, you can try it.
I did it with steak too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But are we in that? Is that a rude thing? I felt bad.
I
didn't even tell my wife until like a few days later. I was telling her because I didn't even think anything of it, and then she's like, "Yeah, that was probably rude." And then I went, "Was it?"
It depends. One, they know you, so that shouldn't have surprised them. And two, they if they heard you say, "Okay, guys, I'm out." That's a smirk.
No, I just was thinking about what you said. I just want that garage door for life,
for real life. You should just get a garage door app.
Just goes down.
And just shuts down and be like, this is me shutting you out. If they didn't...
It just takes so long, too, because I got kind of a slow garage door.
You know what would have been even funnier? If, like, it had ran over Dewey's scooter at the bottom, so then it went all the way back up, and then you had to sit there, walk out to the middle, grab the scooter, go... It just be like that sometimes, and then you pull it in, and then you shut it. But I think it's rude if they didn't hear you.
Yeah.
But also not too rude. Yeah. Not the amount of rude that I expect from you.
Jake's gonna say that they chose not to hear him.
Well, if they were having their own conversation.
Right. They were kind of just talking, and I'm like, they kind of kicked me out. Well, go do that in someone else's driveway. You just don't come up to my driveway to have a conversation with each other.
Yeah. And the fact that they, like, the one doesn't work. He didn't work the next day. Like, this was Tuesday night, you're saying?
This was a Wednesday. Well, or no, Tuesday. Yeah, we had to work
Tuesday
Wednesday.
Night because we were working Wednesday. Do you think did Tim have to work?
I don't know. I know I was just right in the middle of cooking and prepping, and I was trying to get everything done before the kids walk in the house. Yeah, we eat dinner really early. We're like grandparents. We'll eat at 4.
You were cooking dinner?
Dude, I'll tell you, if
before your kids got home?
because if they don't eat away, they eat everything, and then they won't eat dinner.
Yeah,
and it drives me nuts. But yeah, that's where my life is.
Don't you remember as a kid when you would say I'm hungry and your mom would say like, just wait for dinner. and you would get irrationally angry at her because it's like, I'm going to die of starvation.
Yeah, my kids act like that right now.
But like, I get it now because now my kid will be like, I'm hungry. Give me some muffins. B, she's got a wide vocabulary. And then I'll give her muffins, and then she's like, well, I'm not hungry anymore for dinner. The thing you just slaved over. So now I don't give her muffins, and then she acts like she's going to cry. I might switch to this 4 o'clock dinner thing.
Yeah, you should. Really, honest to God, that's why I do it. I remember when I was a kid, and we didn't have snacks. We never had fruit up in it. Fruit's expensive, though.
We didn't have fruit at our house
and my mom hates fruit. She hated it.
It's like the candy of health.
Oh, who knows? But she'd be like, "Are you not a little snack? You want a little snack, do you?" Well, we don't have any. So go out to the blackberry bush and just start eating them. So that's what I did, man. My snacks consisted of a blackberry bush.
Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. I got raspberry bushes in my yard.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing with my kid now. Yeah.
Give me those.
No.
I got to put them up by
half of them are mine and half of them are my neighbors.
I got to stop planting poison ivy at my house.
I don't know why you're doing that, man.
Keeps neighbors out.
Yeah, I guess. It's really the second time.
I feel like I'm immune to it anyway.
Yeah.
Which I think people are immune.
Some people do have a tolerance to it.
I haven't got it yet.
You haven't?
No, and
you should go roll around in it.
I'm frolicking through those things, man. They are beautiful. My poison ivy bushes.
You got a good looking bush, you're saying?
Oh, man, they're everywhere. I mean, it looks like I actually really planted those suckers.
There's something wrong with you.
All right. Yeah, we do have that Pauly Shore video I want to get to. Also, I have a cynical test. How cynical are you? I thought that'd be fun. What's that?
Really?
What? In a court case. Something that went down in my neighborhood.
Upskirt!
1, 2, 3, upskirt!
Upskirt!
You didn't even do it that time. If you're not going to be in, you can't just be in half the time.
Do you think she's deaf?
I don't know. I think
Like,
she has selective hearing. I think she chooses what she wants to hear.
Like, I think she's deaf and she only really can respond to us if she's looking at us. So she was looking at the computer and she didn't do the upskirt thing, but she was looking at you before when you did it. So she just read your lips.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, upskirt!
Upskirt! See?
It's the Jake and Tanner show. God. I'm getting fired up now. It looks like junk. Actually, I want to put it on Facebook just to tell it to see if people want to see that. Oh, God. I just think it's the cheesiest thing on the planet. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what we should do is put a vote up there on Facebook. Yes or no? I mean, it's only our brand.
It is. It is.
I don't think that's being difficult to work with. I think that people are asking for opinions. I just saw that. That's the very first time I saw that.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't check my email.
I never check. Should really start looking at it.
Maybe I'll just talk to whoever I got to talk to and say, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it completely wrong. Maybe that is awesome.
It's not.
No, the second I saw it, I've said, oh,
it's interesting.
that's a different approach.
I
just don't like that. I mean, I get it and I understand we got other people working on it and our hands weren't in the pot of this one.
Yeah, at all.
But, and I know it probably takes work. Again, I'm a boomer, so I don't know how technology works. We're talking about a thing.
Google to do it?
Right. You were talking about a thing that has a thing and it's for social and it's a video.
Yep.
And
we don't like the beginning of it. Probably could be done without it.
Yeah. I'll just, you know what? I don't want to bash anyway. Everybody has feelings. Except this guy right here. By the way, text TV 207-1090 and
the computer just shut off.
Oh, the computer just shut off.
Okay. Well, don't text TV anymore.
Yeah.
I'll have an update.
Man, did I make a dad joke? You know how the next door apps have of your neighborhood? You can get on there and the whole neighborhood's there. I love it. I almost got kicked out one time.
I'm still on the one in Grafton, and there is some ass going down.
One of my favorites was the one here. It was like, hey man, if anybody sees our chickens and our one rooster, can you guys bring them back? They were on the lookout for them.
Okay.
This one says, hey.
This is your neighborhood?
This is our neighborhood, yeah. Man, you think we're a metropolis.
No, but no. Your neighborhood has nicer houses than the other side of town.
Well, yes. But I don't know. But that's all the same neighborhood.
Oh, okay. So it's all in the same next door app.
Yeah, I apologize.
Your neighbors did not lose chickens.
No.
The other side of town lost chickens. I was going to say,
right.
You guys don't have chickens. I've been to your other side of Fredonia.
Yeah.
They all have chickens or have married chickens.
Now listen, this is what it says. This is Patty. Patty says,
of course it's Patty.
My mom was a Patty.
But still.
Boy, that's an old name. Will my name hit? Because I feel like my name's kind of getting there now where it's like Jake. No. That's kind of an older name.
I never think of that as an older name. Because
really?
I know young Jakes.
Young Jakes?
I know Jakes that are younger than me.
What?
Yeah.
Do you look at Jake as an old name? 21-year-old?
No.
Well, I like that. I like how we just refer to her as 21-year-old.
Hey, you piece of ass.
Sydney, I think, is young for a girl. But I know my wife's grandpa was a Sydney.
Yeah.
They called him Sid. Tanner was always going to sound like a 4-year-old.
Yeah. There's no reason why anybody should be named this at all, ever.
I think Angie's name is an older sounding name. That's really, I don't mean to be mean by that, but I'm just saying I feel like there's not young Angies.
I don't hear it with Angie, but I would hear it if she went by Angela.
I do that. I call her that a lot. You think that's an older?
I would say Angela, you could say it's, yeah, like Angela is the older one. Like that's my grandma Angela or Grammy Angie.
Sometimes I spell her name really fast and it sounds like Angie. Spell it. You gotta do it fast.
A-N-G-I-E.
Yeah, say it. Do it faster.
I can't. That's as fast as I can talk.
A-N-G-I-E.
Oh.
A-N-G-I-E. Can you do that with Sydney? S-Y-D.
No.
S-Y-D-N-E-M-I.
No.
Oh, with Jake. J-A-K-E.
No.
Oh, yeah. J-A-K-E.
It sounds like you're saying words backwards.
Tanner. T-A-N-N-E-R.
No.
T-A-N-N-E-R. No. All right. Well, that was fun. So this Patty, did I tell you what my mom wanted to do as a Patty? She wanted to get a... Did I tell you this?
I loved it.
Where she wanted to get a this is how dirt poor we were.
No, if you are Patty, this is the only thing you can do. This is the only thing you should be doing.
She wanted to get a fair. She wanted to be a part of the fair with food there and get one of those like trailers or whatever. Yes. And she wanted to have certain food and she wanted to travel around with fairs.
What was it called?
Paddy wagon.
Yes,
the Paddy wagon.
I think it's brilliant.
And I'm like,
and then people would be like, "Where's Patty?" And she'd be at the grill with her hair up in a ponytail and be like, "I'm Patty."
But Why did they never do that?
I don't know.
Because it can't be much to get the wagon in the. I guess Dad was busy drinking.
I mean, a decent amount of money. You'd have to start with a lot.
Probably.
You'd have to start with at least 10,000.
Maybe.
She could have did it when your dad got ran over by a reindeer or whatever it hit him.
Jeez. Well, that's how much you kind of cared about that.
It was
story.
a car, right?
Yeah, it was a car.
Yeah, and then he got a decent amount of money and they almost bought a gas station.
50,000.
Almost got a gas station.
They
Could have got
did.
the paddy wagon.
I'm telling you that it wasn't even a gas station. It was just it was a party store at that
it had
time.
no gas.
Which,
just
by the way,
a convenience store.
Wisconsin don't call them party stores, but we call them party stores in Michigan, where they're just gas stations. That's what they are.
Party stores can sell beer and liquor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because there was a difference. Gas stations didn't sell those things?
No, they did. Everything was a party store to us.
Oh,
If it was a 7-Eleven, if it didn't have gas, it's still go to the party store and get it.
Okay.
But maybe you're saying truth, but we called everything a party store. Anyway, that thing didn't have gas. Mm-hmm. They were going to buy it. They talked. They saw the paperwork and everything. Decided not to because Mom was scared of Dad's drinking. That they would just, I don't know, whatever.
Drink out of stock.
Right. And some dude named Pole, his last name Pole, bought it, and then they it's a gold mine. They put gas in there. I mean, that little thing is a gold mine. It's like an IGA. There, it's got everything. IGAs, by the way, it has everything. I don't know if you got IGAs in Wisconsin.
No, we don't. I think somebody said there's one in Door County. Yeah, Dykesville.
It's like a little festival there.
Is it? I've never been to one. I've never seen one. You just say it and I cringe.
Yeah, the IGAs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
So it's like a grocery store. Is it a grocery store?
Yeah, it is a grocery store. You know, they got overpriced things. And if you can't get, you're not going to Aldi to get it or whatever. You know what I mean? They're perfect for when you need to get something. It's there,
and
you don't want to.
It's not 2 G's. He didn't just drop one letter.
I don't know.
You just spelled the IGGA. That's amazing. I love it.
Convenience store.
No, for real though, IGAs are.
It looks like an oil company. It looks like that sticker, that IGA sticker, should be slapped on a can of oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple in Wisconsin.
No, but anyway, so she said we are in this whole forum, this neighborhood app. She said we're new in the area and looking for a dentist for basic cleanings and fillings.
Okay.
Any recommendation? This is my dad joke. I said Poth Dental. They do amazing work. Plus, they got the hottest dental hygienist working there. The old Patty. I think I'm getting kicked out.
Yeah, probably.
This forum. I thought everybody would be like, "Oh, that's his wife," but nobody knows me because I like to stay in my neighborhood. I like to stay in my backyard.
I didn't think of that. Patty doesn't know your wife works there. Patty just thinks you're a pervert.
All right, so you want to know what's going on with the Law and Order case?
Yes.
Quick, very quick here. There's a person in my neighborhood.
Yep.
Allegedly went into a store and upskirted someone with his camera.
Took a picture of somebody's upskirt to see their underwear.
Yes. And
this was the crime.
It's been 2 days. They've been going back and forth.
Oh, okay.
But one of the friends that went there to sit on the victim side.
Yup. Like a wedding.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you like to be? I'd like to be on the victim side, please.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I'm trying to get it right now. Hold on.
I've been looking forward to this for years. Every time that Jake brings up anything to do with his town or court, I immediately ask, "What's the news with upskirt?"
I'm telling you, it's been going on for over a year now. I thought this thing would be done in a couple months, but he took it all the way to a jury trial.
Yeah, he went to jury trial. It happened in August 2018?
Yes.
Yeah. This has been going on. So in the back of his head for the last 18 months, 16 months, he thought, I could go to jail.
Yeah.
I might spend
right around
5
Christmas.
years. Yeah. I might spend 5 years in jail. I'll be labeled a sex offender. I will miss my kids a lot of their life.
So I'm updating it like crazy. Like every 10 minutes, I'm hitting refresh on the court page because they kind of type what's going on briefly.
Yeah. They're the worst at live tweeting.
Right. Oh, they're bad. So at 10:53, oops, hold on, let me get up here. At the court keeps they keep going back and forth. They keep asking for Exhibit A, Exhibit B. Okay. It's getting down to. I heard this thing should be wrapped up at noon. It's getting down at 2, 3, 4 o'clock.
No!
Right?
Oh no!
I'm in bed at 7. It's still going on.
Wait,
They were still at court.
Yes, they were still.
Was the jury like out and trying to find a verdict?
They were. Yes, they're going back and forth.
Oh.
They come back.
Okay. The jury comes
The
back.
jury comes back.
They walk in.
They walk in.
Sexy.
Deadlock.
So everybody agreed.
Nobody.
No, nobody agreed.
5.
Sorry.
Because one of the jurors are out. They couldn't make it or whatever, so they still did the case with 11.
Yes.
6 and 5. Now you don't know which way is which way, but some of them are saying there's not enough evidence here.
Yep.
And some of them are saying, he's guilty.
Creepy.
So the judge goes back and says, I forget what they call it. Hey, go rethink that. That's what he says. Figure it out. Go rethink it.
Yeah.
7:30 rolls around, 8 o'clock or whatever.
That doesn't seem fair. I'm already.
I agree with that, and they actually call that something, and I looked that up, and I went.
It should have been a mistrial then.
Well,
or
the
a
judge goes,
retrial.
"Hey, go rethink that. Come to a decision."
I don't like that because what he's saying is, hey, one side bully the other side into saying it regardless of what you think. We don't care about your job. I want to go home.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah, that I think it's stupid. Then why even have
it's
a
called
jury?
Parties Request Allen Instruction. Or whatever
Who's
that is.
Allen?
I don't know.
Allen's
I think
a
that's
jerk.
what it. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
they come back. Still a deadlock. February 11th, 2020. This is just
Is
like
this
my
a joke?
No, they're going back. It was a mistrial. It's just like that stupid story that had no outcome when we when we did. I feel so bad for anybody that was following along, especially you. You're so invested in this.
I'm somewhat okay with this.
Yeah.
Because it's not over.
It's
and I
not.
still get to hope. And he gets to spend Christmas with his kids.
He does. Yes, he gets.
If he's a pervert or not, he might be. I think he's a creep. If he did this or if he didn't do it, and his kids don't know him as that yet, so let him have one last Christmas with him.
But there is people out there that actually are going, this is just not. There's not enough evidence here. I don't believe it.
That's what I thought, knowing no evidence. But when you said that they were bringing up a lot of witnesses, it seemed like they were going to play on the side of this man's character would suggest that he would do something like this.
And Andy was talking to somebody that was there, and that person that said it to her, she's like, well, latest, I've just got the text, said something like the DA's pissed and is going to bring even more evidence next time. But I don't understand that. Like, why wouldn't you do that in the first time?
No.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a thing people say because, it's not like we had a lot of evidence that would guarantee us, but they charge us per evidence.
Yeah,
so
right.
we just didn't want to pay it. And I left him at home. Don't like backtracking.
So
it's already been going on for so long. Don't you think they found everything?
Yeah,
they
you would
found on
think.
him?
Yeah. Here's the evidence that you can get. What, did you get a picture at Walmart? No, we didn't see him at Walmart. Did you check his phone? Yeah. Was there anything on it? No. Oof.
Hey, when are we coming back from?
The 6th.
We come back the 6th?
Wait, what are you asking?
For our flyaway.
Oh, the flyaway. We will be back
Because I'm just trying to think.
on the 10th.
Oh, nice. So the next day, 2 days,
Yep.
that Tuesday when we get back from the Jake and Tanner Tropical Takeover, we get to. Oh no, it'll be actually the 12th. We'll get to know because they have to do court
Well,
in that morning.
hopefully,
unless it gets dragged on or
how
something
long can
happens.
they drag this out?
I have
don't
no
think
idea.
He's guilty anymore.
You don't? You don't think there's a? I think I personally think he is. There's just not enough evidence.
Well, yeah,
I-
I don't.
yeah,
I don't. Yeah.
Okay, there's that because I believe I believe that I don't think there's enough evidence, and the people who said that he is guilty are like Jake, where I don't know if this happened, but you're the MFer that would do it.
You're talking about him, not me.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
not
thank
you.
God.
Jeez. Oh my God, did it sound like you are an obscure person?
I felt like you were accusing me there for a
No,
second.
like I think the rest of the jury are kind of like you and the rest of the people in your neighborhood where it's like, we don't know. And yeah, there's not a lot of evidence, but that guy did it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it's the whole Kevin Spacey thing, man. Like if he doesn't, if he gets
done.
found innocent,
Well, he is.
do you
Yeah.
still hate this? Like the people that were there sitting in court, like some of my neighbors and whatnot, they are saying how disgusting he is and how they can't believe he was in his garage and we let him in our garage to have a beer and all this. And it's like, well, now what, though?
That's what I asked you. I said, the house next door to you is for sale. All this gets done. He sells it, or he moved back into the neighborhood. He's been acquitted. He is innocent. That woman started a rumor about him, and he is now turned into the victim.
Yeah.
Do you guys let
sue
him
everyone? I don't know.
Would you sue? If somebody did that to you, a full lie.
I don't know. At that point, I don't know how much. Maybe I'd be so used to court that I would continue along, or I'd just be so sick of it.
Let's keep running it.
Can't-
The Stefanik or whatever is
He's got to have so much in lawyer fees.
Oh my God, yeah. That's what I would sue for.
I want to, yeah. Hey, New Year's Eve at North Star Mohican Casino Resort includes a free concert, champagne, toast, party favors, surprises. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for more info. So, did Tanner win or lose yesterday?
So was the hell.
I know, man.
I
I wanted something when I woke up. You gotta go. You gotta be kidding me. I literally
Like, did he
heard.
trip out
That's
of
what I
the-
heard when I woke up this morning. That went in my head.
Like, did he, tell me something? Did he trip leaving the courtroom and, skin his knee? Like, I need something. He just went home? They're just like, oh, I guess.
Yeah, I guess he just went home, and we'll see you in 2 months. They all hugged each other. I don't know. All right, so we'll find out how much we're going to be playing for with Take from Jake and Tanner when we play at 8:10. We're going to find out what happened yesterday, and we're going to do that next with the Jake and Tanner Show. want to play this video of this girl. I liked it because I thought this is something my wife would find super funny. And I thought, well, she's got that kind of humor. I don't know if you're going to like it, Tanner. It's a woman sat in her car at a Wawa service station and live streamed herself sharing an embarrassing story of her Christmas miracle.
What is a Wawa?
I think it is a gas station in Florida. Let's listen. Then we got, by the way, we got to take from Jake and Tanner here in just a minute. Let's
I'm
listen.
pretty sure a Wawa is a burger place.
Oh, it is?
No,
I thought it was a
Whataburger.
Anyway, she was feeling Christmas magic.
Okay.
Let's hear her story and why it was embarrassing.
Y'all are going to die. I just stopped crying. I'm laughing so hard. I'm trying not to start back again because, oh my God. Okay. So, I'm at the Wawa, and I had just been surfing on Facebook because I was trying to, on Friday, my children get to watch a video, like a movie after school, and they get to eat ice cream, and so I picked them up late. And so I was trying to burn some time at the Wawa, and I read a little article. It was like a Christmas article about how everybody's so generous over the holidays, and it makes everything so magical. And so, y'all, I was just in this place. Hold on a second. Oh, gosh, I'm about to die. Y'all are gonna... I can't even contain.
I have more anticipation than this than the trial now.
So I was, hey, Mama, you're gonna die.
She's live. She's Facebook Live.
Oh, she's Facebook Living?
Yeah. Oh. That's why she said, hi, Mom.
All right, so I'm in line at the Wawa, and this lady behind me is buying her ginger ale, and I realize all she has is ginger ale, and so I'm like, oh, I'm feeling the holiday spirit. Hey, Michelle, how are you? I'm going to buy this woman her ginger ale. And so I'm like, are you only buying ginger ale? And she's like, yes, why? I was like, I've got you. I'm going to get your ginger ale. She's like, why? I said, well, because I'm just feeling the holiday magic, you know, and I can't afford to buy people Starbucks like all of those givers do because those drinks are like $7 or $8. I can buy myself some Starbucks, but not everybody else some Starbucks. So she laughed and I bought her ginger ale and I was like, happy holidays. And we like, you know, it was a precious moment. So I walk outside and I'm still in this mindset that the holidays are so magical. And I see this man. He is. I'm sorry.
What happened to you? She's broken.
This man, he's cleaning my windshield. And I'm convinced this is a Christmas magic. And so I'm like, oh gosh, I just love this time of year, you know? So I walk up to this man and I am like, this is my favorite part of humanity. I love Christmas so much. Thank you for doing this. And I give him a hug. It wasn't my car. He was parked directly in front of me. And he was cleaning his own windshield. I told him I loved Christmas. And I gave him a hug.
That is funnier today.
Anyways, I just share this with y'all because I'm out here hugging strangers at the gas station because the magic of Christmas is so powerful. Oh, God.
He has so much joy.
So, it took a second for him to realize that it was not my car, and he didn't know why I was hugging him. I think he thought I was insane. So, as soon as I realized it, I couldn't control myself, so I was like, you know, crying immediately. I just walked away because what do you do?
Oh, that's so confusing.
I just got in my car and drove to a different parking spot so I can tell y'all about it. Oh, God.
I want to be that happy.
I know. I can't even remember when I was that
in
happy.
Your Wawa. Just Coke, Mama, I swear. kids from school, but I just want y'all to know that I don't know what's going on in your day, but unless you were hugging strangers in a gas station parking lot, you're probably doing pretty good.
I really like her.
Oh, Lord. Help me, Jesus. I can't be helped. I cannot be helped. All right, y'all. I'm going to go because I'm seriously. I'm laughing so hard my stomach hurts. I'm afraid I'll throw up on camera.
All right.
So, oh, gosh. Yes, Michelle.
Oh, hold on. I want to hear what she says.
Away from his car and got in my car and just shut the door and pretended nothing happened. And he was left like, that lady she just hugged me and told me she loved humanity. But I'm pretty sure when he realized that my car was the same as his, he figured it out. Anyways, I gotta go.
God, all right.
He should have came and did her windshield.
Probably.
While she was sitting in it.
I would like to. That feels right. Thank you for this. It feels so nice.
That would just confuse you for the rest of your life.
Take from Jake and Tanner. Let's see how much we're going to be playing for today. What happened yesterday? $60 for grabs. Hi, who's this?
Tiffany?
Hi, Tiffany, didn't you just play?
Yeah, Tiffany.
No.
Yeah, you did. Thanks, Tiff. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Ryan.
Ryan?
Ryan,
have you played recently?
I have not.
Okay, Ryan. Ryan, we got 5 questions. Tanner's going to be out of the room. Now, this is for $60. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. He can't hear the questions nor the answers. Remember, if you get stuck, you can pay us. Time will, and we'll get back to it. Now, if he wins, he's going to come back in the room and get asked the same questions. If he wins, it'll be $80 tomorrow. If you win, you're going to get $60 today. What do you do for a living?
Liquor salesman.
What is it? What was it?
I heard Christmas present.
Christmas present?
You wrap Christmas presents?
What is it that you
Liquor
do?
salesman.
Oh, picture salesman. Picture. Yep. Oh, okay. I got it. Whatever. All right, Tanner, why don't you go and get it?
Okay.
You just take your time.
I will.
All right.
Thank you.
5 questions. Here we go. Are you ready, sir?
Let's go.
Here we go. Who was the first person to play the role of James Bond in the series films?
Pass.
What is the only nation that shares a land border with Haiti?
Guam.
What is it?
Guam.
Guam?
Guam.
All right, who played the role of the fugitive in the 1993 movie by the same name?
Can you repeat it?
Yes, who played the role of the fugitive in the 1993 movie by the same name?
Pass.
What area, what is the smallest of the Great Lakes?
Erie.
And what major American city is nicknamed the Mile High City?
Denver.
Who was the first to play the role of James Bond in the series of films?
I don't know.
And who played the role of the fugitive in the 1993 movie by the same name?
Harrison Ford.
Hang on. Dada! Not bad, Ryan. We're going to put you on hold real quick. Funny, Sid, that you put that, Yeah, come on in. Funny that Sydney put this... one of the... Here, I'll get to the question when I get to the question, but it's funny that she did that one today. Are you ready?
Okay.
There we go. Who was the first to play the role of James Bond in the series of films?
Oh, God. Pass.
Who is the only nation that shares a land border with Haiti?
The Dominican Republic.
Who played the role of the fugitive in the 1993 movie by the same name?
Harrison Ford.
By area, what is the smallest of the Great Lakes?
By area?
By area, what is the smallest of the Great Lakes?
I'm going to say Erie.
What major American city is nicknamed the Mile High City?
Denver.
And who was the first to play the role of James Bond in the series of films?
Sean Connery. I don't know. I know he did it for like 1,000 movies, and he was the one with the superfluous third nipple.
Hi, Ryan. You ready to go through these? We'll do it all together.
Like a family.
One
Ryan.
happy family. Who was the first to play the role of James Bond in the series of films? He said pass, and then Ryan came back and said, I don't know. Tanner said pass, and then he went with Sean Connery. Of course I go outside. How do you think I wash the windows? That's Sean Connery. You should have known that. Yeah. It's spot on. 0.0.
Well, who was it?
You did. It is Sean Connery.
Oh,
it
really?
Is. Yes, of course I go outside.
I didn't know he was the first one.
Yeah.
I just knew he did it.
What is the only nation that shares a land border with Haiti? He said Guam.
Guam?
And you said Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic is correct. 2-0.
It's because I'm not racist.
Who played the role of the fugitive in the 93 movie by the same name? He said pass, and then he said Harrison Ford. Tanner said Harrison Ford also. That is correct. 3-1. By area, the smallest of the Great Lakes. He said Erie. You said Erie. You both wrong. Ontario.
Oh.
Still 3-1. And doesn't look good for you, Ryan. What American city is nicknamed the Mile High City? Keep your head up, Lo. You may take it over right here.
I don't even know if that's possible.
Denver. Denver was correct. That is 4-2-2. So you go $80 today when we play at 8:10. Planet Fitness, by the way, $10 a month. $10 a month for Planet Fitness. Again, I always say this. It's like you're losing money if you don't go. You might as well just sign up. And if you sign up, it's not a year, 2 year, 3 year contract. That's a month-to-month, baby.
No, there's no contract. And if you want to go to any Planet Fitness, get their total body enhancement, unlimited tanning, massage chairs, hydro massage tables, and you can bring in gas and get half off cooler drinks. Little over $20 a month. That's still more affordable than 99% of gyms out there.
They have people that come by all the time to check on them, like secret shoppers, to see how clean their gym is. They put white gloves on and they're checking for dust and sweat and mites or whatever. They don't have any of that. That keeps them on their toes. And that place, I'm not kidding when I talk about cleanliness. That place is clean.
It is clean. You can eat off the floor. You can. It's not advised, but you can.
PlanetFitness.com. Also, 'tis the season to win your share of $390,000 in cash and prizes, like a new Dodge Durango at North Star Mohican Casino Resort. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for more holiday info. Chrissy Teigen. I don't even know why she's famous. You'll have to explain this to me in a minute, Sydney. She gets real about being a celebrity. I thought it'd be fun to go through this. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Hey, you know you can watch us on TV? You can do that. All you got to do is text TV to 71090. 866-916-0959. It's phone number, text line. Your pest control text line, 71090 if you want to text us. You can do it that way, too. 740, we got that Christmas tree. I'm giving away some presents and prizes. Which, by the way, did you send that audio over to whoever you had to send it over? That could have been done off air. I apologize. Hi, I'm Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show, and my wife texted me at 3:35 and said, I'm up, ready to tackle the day. I'm going to go work out. And I'm like, that's cool. That's great. A half an hour later, she said, Piper's up. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, boys, my kid going to be tired. Didn't go back to sleep.
She did.
Now she's eating candy from the elf. Getting all sugared up before she goes. I feel bad for her. She was crying yesterday, or she was getting tears in her eyes because we got to do Y care because of these stupid hours. So she 2 days a week, she has to go. Angie has to drop my kids off at the school at 6:30 a.m. So they got like 2 hours to hang out before school, and then they got to stay all day at school. I mean, they're playing games, and there's other kids there. It's not like it's just them. But some days, Piper just doesn't want to. It's a bummer, you know what I mean?
What do you do? What do you do? What do they have for them to do those couple hours?
Well, this one there was a lot of the girls in this classroom, and they were playing board games and stuff. Mm-hmm. And she's like, we only have room for, one of the teachers said, we only have room for one. You'll have to take them over to the gym where everybody's playing basketball or whatever games they're playing.
Yeah.
And Piper went to the gym, and it was all boys. But Dewey wanted to be in the gym, and so her eyes started welling up because she didn't want to play with just the boys. All her friends were in the other room, and that's 2 hours of and then Dewey went and did his thing, and then Angie snuck Piper into the other room. So it worked out great. But I'm just saying, it's small. It's just
Piper couldn't go to the other room because she was going to go with Dewey.
Yeah, because they only had room for one more kid, because you can have only so many kids that one teacher can take care of if they're following all the rules and regulations.
And Dewey's 5.
And Dewey wanted to hang out with his sister because he's young.
Because he's 5.
Right.
We all forget that. I forget every now and then that Dewey's 5, because I would have just been like, oh, it's fine. Just he can go, but he's 5.
Yeah, so that's like, it's just, that goes along perfectly with what we're going to talk about here after we introduce you two of only morning show people know these things. And that's kind of one of them. It seems like it. Have to deal with Y care because we get up so early. If your wife has to do something in the morning, that somebody, a babysitter staying the night, or in our case, because we have no family, that is a weird thing, man.
Well, it's like mine. Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and there are days where Kayla works nights, but I do the morning, where I will leave at 3:30. And then she gets home at 5:30.
And she can't even go to sleep.
And really all we need is somebody there for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. What a pain. What a pain to try to find that 2 hour span.
So she's got to go over to the in-laws, or she's got to go have somebody stay over by us for 2 hours.
I was telling my wife
to sleep for a little bit longer, but still.
I'm a little jealous of our old life, even though it was really struggling when we were living in Green Bay. But I got to have coffee with you like 2 days in the morning. Yeah. We used to have coffee in the kitchen in the morning, and I was like, I'm jealous of my old self. Because now,
no, I get it.
Because now these hours, that was when I was doing afternoons we're with you in Green Bay, and we had all the time in the world in the morning.
Oh my God, yeah, it was awesome.
Just weird you see it on the movies. It's weird. You give each other a kiss, and you both get in your vehicle, and you drive. We'll see you tonight.
Yep.
Oh, that's a weird thing.
That is a weird thing. Because I said I liked it because you didn't have an alarm.
Right.
You didn't need an alarm at all. Your kids would either wake you up, or you'd just wake up when your body was like, you're rested.
I stuck my finger in my wife's ear hole today
to wake her up
before I left.
He does it every day before he leaves.
I just went like, she got mad.
Yeah.
She took the blankets and put them over her head, and then I went, you know what? You didn't say you love me.
I could leave you in a second.
Well, no, I told her, what if I get into an accident? I'll fall asleep, and then you didn't say it. Now you're just mad, and then you're going to have to deal with that. Bye. Yeah. Love you.
See you later.
And then I ran away, so I didn't hear it, so she can feel that guilt all day.
Yeah. We should have ran a best of today.
Really should have.
Really freak with her.
Yeah,
Just
not answer the phone.
little
Just to
bit.
teach
Yeah.
her. Just to teach her to let me wet willy her.
Yeah.
What is a Michigan wet willy?
Tongue in the ear.
Yeah. Hi, Sydney.
Just tongue your ear. Got you good.
You got to get a lot of saliva on your tongue before you do it, though.
Good when you do it to your bros.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and I've never tongued anybody's ear.
Well, I don't advise it, but if you get a chance and you're a little buzzed up, try it.
I do it all the time.
You never go back. Once you go ear tonguing, you never go back.
To not ear tonguing.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
the
it.
old phrase.
So only morning shows, no. This is funny. There was on our studio think tank, which is a place where a lot of radio people from all over the country, it's a big Facebook for us, and we go there and share ideas. Or if you're like Free Thong and Hot Bong, you just steal our ideas.
You made him into a burlesque show.
Free Thong and Hot Bong. I like that. Kidding. So how about this one? So everybody asked somebody asked the question, only morning shows know this. And so everybody kind of jumped in and started writing things. Tell me if this relates to us, guys. Waking up before your alarm goes off and panic thinking you overslept.
Yep.
Yes.
Happened at least once a week when I was producing. I never have ever done that.
I will wake up at 11 and be in a panic. 'Cause
You've
I thought
never
I
just shot
overslept.
up thinking that you overslept?
I mean, maybe this doesn't happen a lot. No.
Oh.
For some reason, I have a great internal clock. Welcome to
Sometimes
Brag
it
Camp.
happens like 3 times a night.
Really?
Yeah.
But see, I am the lightest sleeper on
you're
the
pretty-
planet.
you're
You
pretty
you guys are pretty deep sleepers. I know you are.
Oh, yeah. I had to get woken up again today. I haven't woke up to an alarm. This 2 weeks is going to be a great reset for me. I think I need a reset hard.
For just to be able to sleep
sleeping
in,
or
yeah.
something. Because, like, I haven't woken up to an alarm. I've woken up to somebody waking me up for a month or two.
Wait, who's waking you up?
Either my wife, my mother-in-law,
Because the alarm's going
because
off.
the alarm's going off and I'm sleeping right next to it.
Never, not hashtag not my world.
Oh yeah, I could sleep through anything. I said I need just one day where I can sleep from like 8 in the morning till 8 in the morning the next day. I just need 24 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
I never
need
know
coma.
who's gonna come get me. So I'm always on edge. I always my wife says it's the most annoying thing because she feels bad if she wakes me up, and it's any little noise, and we sleep with the fan on too. So I mean that's supposed to mask everything. It sucks. For me too, because if I do get woke up, it sucks because it's hard sometimes for me to get back to sleep.
Yeah,
And then I'll just sit in bed and stare at my wife while she tries to sleep. Just in
poker
Yeah.
a few times. Just be like,
mad. How about this one? The joy of coming into work before morning rush hour.
that is nice.
Well, yeah, never see traffic.
Yeah,
really.
Because even when you leave, it's still not an appropriate time for people to be on the road.
Feel free to add, and you could match to this too. Having your children tuck you into bed. That was from Kevin Ralston out in Florida. That's true. My kids will. I feel bad. Yesterday it was like 6:40, and I'm dead to the world for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm very tired, and my wife's like, "Hey, if you want to go to bed, I got the kids." And then I hear I'm trying to sleep, the door's shut and everything, and then it is a pain to deal with 2 kids at night by yourself, brushing your teeth and all that. And sometimes I feel bad, but not enough to go help.
To get up, yeah. Not enough to put your contacts back in.
So I wake up to these little. Well, just before this, like 5 minutes later, Dewey ran in, jumped on the bed and hugged Dozer, and then ran out. And I'm like, okay, that woke me up, and I'm not going to be mad because it's his dog too or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just keep hearing this little thumping, and I go, what is going on? It lasted for like 5 minutes, and I call my wife. From my phone. I just go, hey, what's going on? Because I didn't know if she was downstairs or whatever, and she's crying, and she goes, Dewey will not listen to me, and I was fired up because he was a little S last night, and so I went into that bed and grabbed him and took him in there. That made me go, God, these hours suck for my wife. I feel so bad.
Yeah.
And some days you just got to suck it up and be a better husband. And you know what I mean? Where you just got to go like, hey, you got to help out more.
Well, that's why I get garbage sleep is because I don't go to bed before them anymore. I used to be like, I'm going to bed at 7.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
I'm tired.
right.
So now, like last night, I didn't go to bed until 10.
My thing is if I go lay down with one of the kids to read, I'm out.
Yeah.
Completely out quick. Anyways, eating lunch at 8 a.m. Only morning shows now. I know people think it's weird when I have a turkey sandwich at 9.
Yeah, but that's our noon.
I remember looking at Murph. He would be eating his lunch in the little cafeteria there, be eating his salad or whatever. And I'm like, that seems weird.
Seems a little off.
Only morning shows know the dilemma of looking down at baked goods brought to the station by a listener you've never seen before and deciding if you should eat them or not.
I've never had that issue until the one person said, like, there's somebody who's going to poison you one day, and be like, well, maybe it's today.
I'm not going to turn down that cupcake.
Yeah. I don't want to see the thing that's mean about it is I don't want to see who made them because I don't want to pass judgment right away.
Yeah. I think I've done that.
Like that woman who she was getting catfished by that dude, and
that's exactly what I was just thinking of.
Yeah.
We're talking about KTI time.
She brought us donuts, but they were like in a sealed box from a bakery, and I was like, those are okay. But then she brought us like cupcakes she made, and I was like, I'm not going to touch those.
Do you remember the one woman who brought in just her pot with the lid, and it was homemade mac and cheese? And I went, nope, I'm not going to do that. And she just had the wooden spoon, and she took it, and she's like feeding it in her mouth. Yeah. And I'm like, this is weird.
This is odd. Can you at least get me a bowl?
Yeah. Getting to the station at 4 a.m. and realizing that you don't have your security card, Sydney.
You did it like 2 days ago.
I've only done that once.
That's happened to me a few times.
And then they add or briefcase and went, oh,
shut up,
lordy.
I do that with my car or with my
your car.
Yeah, I don't know where I forgot it. Dang it! I ran here again. No, I've done that with my backpack.
Yeah,
I started leaving my backpack here.
Are you right now still?
No, I bring it home now. But before I forgot it like twice in 1 week, and I was like, I gotta leave this thing here. I could be backing out of my driveway, and if I don't have something, I go, I look like I don't have that today, because that is my biggest pet peeve, is to turn around a vehicle. I have a spot that I will turn around and won't turn around.
So if you're past this old Miller's barn or whatever.
And it depends on the time too. Yeah. I'm running a little later than normal.
Sydney's, your key card will literally just be in your car, lost somewhere. Yeah, and you're like, I just did, the car ate it and all the...
I remember your car up.
Is it bad still? Because I know when it's bad when you have to get something you don't want anybody near it because you don't have tinted windows, and so people will judge you hard. I remember the one time at JTX, I caught a ride with you from the hotel back, and I could not believe how much crap was in there.
First of all, I specifically said I can't pick you up. I have too much stuff in my car, and you said, "Oh no, you."
Well, I really didn't think it was going to be anything like that. I thought, some people.
Well, yeah, but you hear her say that she's got too much stuff in her car. Like she thinks her car is presentable as it sits now.
It's definitely not. But
can you name 5 things that are in there right now?
I have at least 5 blankets.
Okay,
why?
And 3 pillows.
Why?
Can I make a list?
Sometimes
can we Facebook Live those? Just going through it really quick and just seeing what you have.
No. I have so much underwear in my car.
You do?
Yeah. Why?
Whose?
Well, most of the time, I like to keep spares.
Why?
Well, you never know, I guess.
What has happened to you?
I have Culver's uniforms. I have clothes from when
I wish you would have said Culver's underwear.
I change.
No, I really want to. Can we make a list? We don't even have to Facebook Live it, but I'd like to take a notepad out there and just write down everything you have, and we can go over it together.
Get gloves.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Only morning shows. No. Looking out for drunk drivers on the way into work. That's true.
Yeah, we said that before. We have the most dangerous time on the road.
Yep.
Because we would go to work, and I was like, and we would see dudes, because we used to carpool, stumbling out of bars.
Yeah.
On our way into work, and be like, oh my God, they're everywhere. There's
times
everywhere.
I will pass Sheik's house, and there's people partying in his garage when I'm on my way to work.
That is insane to me.
Or I will pass the bar, I'll pass a little Kohler house, and that's still open. And I just cannot believe it. I don't think they're supposed to be, but you know what I mean? But they are. They're like those kind of hometown bars.
On a weekday, those places are
Usually
open till,
Thursdays. Usually Thursdays. It's never like Monday,
like
Tuesday.
Thursday morning or like a Friday morning. I'm very confused.
For Friday morning.
Friday
so
morning.
it's like Thursday going
At,
into
what
Friday.
time about?
Probably 2:30ish if I'm leaving that early.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Man,
It's
on
open.
at a little cooler house? You
Yeah,
got people
well, there's
shutting
only-
the bar down?
But
What is
those
it? There's-
bartenders drink with you. That's the thing. It's not like they want to go home. They still want to party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because we don't have any. There's.
And again,
Man,
that is not,
the bars at Coleman don't. Unless the bar is packed, they ain't staying open past like midnight. Maybe 1 o'clock.
I again, only morning shows know how to wire everything or just deal with it because it's easier than having to deal with a tired engineer. A great, because I'll be like, thank God I had a producer. I'll be like, Sydney, you call him.
Yeah,
don't
that's
wanna
what that's what it should say.
Yeah.
Having a producer that can email the engineer.
Mike's actually pretty good. He never comes in too. If we do call him,
He
he's
never
pretty
comes
good
in
usually.
angry, and he gets here pretty early.
Yeah. What it's like to poo in 3 minutes. 3 minutes? Who's taking that long?
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I'll hold that beast.
Yeah, you are a weirdo.
No, you're weird. I don't.
You
know
need to
what's
talk
weirder.
to it, man. I'm going to talk to it. Bring it over here.
Mine that takes like 5 minutes to do, 5 to 10, or yours that takes shorter than a pee.
I need to talk to
Why
you.
is it
I
so
need to talk
wide?
to yours. You need to
I need
relax
an
it.
afternoon.
Yeah, you need a whole Sunday.
Why? Oh yeah.
She's got to work it. Well, she's got to motivate it. And again, only morning shows know. Finding it weird when your friends tell you they can hang out 6 p.m. on a Saturday. Whew, no. 6 p.m. Calling that a night? What do you want to do? You want to get crazy? Start drinking? And what do I get home at 8? Get out of here.
Yeah, last weekend my friend had a party at 4 p.m. and I was excited, and he changed it to 7, and I was livid.
Yeah, no.
doing?
Did you
For
stop
about
being
an hour.
friends?
Was
Yeah.
it during the week? Did you say?
It was Saturday.
Saturday?
I would have said I'm going to be at your house or in your driveway at 4.
Yeah.
I'm partying either way.
That's when you'll
With or
see
without
me.
you. Yes. How about this one? This goes right kind of along with it. Happy hour begins at 1 p.m. Yeah, you never wait around for happy hours at 5. Again, made the list of only morning shows know what it's like to get sick all the time. I added this one, taking car naps, because I thought I was the only one that really did that, but Freebeer from their show said he does it.
I don't believe him.
You don't think so? He said he just did it.
I don't believe him.
He was telling the story one time, and I related with this so much because when you're watching your kids and you got these hours, you're kind of always tired. And he said that he was out in his driveway and the kids were playing, and he just kind of laid back and he was just out. And he woke up, and his neighbors probably had to think that he was just a terrible dad, or he was just dead laying there. And that's the same with me. I woke up from the playground. I took my kids, and I'm like, I'm just going to take a nap underneath this shady little tree. This will be comfy.
Oh my God, you would look insane.
I woke up and I looked around. I couldn't find my kids, and I went. The worst went through my head
How
for
long
like
do you
13
think you were sleeping? Like,
That's what I
immediately
didn't know.
You were like, oh God, I must have been sleeping for 10 hours.
Yeah, I didn't know. And I looked over, and then they were just playing in the quarry. I don't know
Throwing
what type of
things
water.
down
I'm
there?
not sure what kind of water they were playing in, but I yelled at them to get out. They didn't look like. Well, Piper got one rash on her stomach after that, but.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then finally, only morning shows know that your drive into work will always be in the dark. Always.
Always, yeah.
My husband worked the morning news on WBAY for 5 years and could completely relate to every single one of these.
Those people get in. Depending on what you do, those people get in early too. Especially if something big happened, they start editing all those videos and putting up all the graphics and everything like that.
What do you have anything that goes along, or do you pretty much all this is pretty much it? There's probably a ton more that I could sit here and only morning shows know.
Well, it sucks going out to it's pretty much the same. Going out to dinner, like we're going out to dinner tonight, and even though I'll
on
be
a
tired,
weekday, yeah. Only morning shows know that how much summer sucks
Summer is the worst.
It is
because it's so light outside, so late.
My wife said, "Why are you in such good moods lately?" And I'm like, "I think because it's dark out so early, and I almost kind of feel like a normal person. Not only am I getting a little more sleep now, but also normal people are out playing in the yard until 8:30, and it's like it's hard to go to bed when light's shining through. I feel like I live in Alaska.
Yeah.
That's why I want to
your
go to
kids
Alaska.
outside.
You can hear, and then they're playing football with Tim.
Yeah,
Like,
and
damn.
you can hear people drinking beer and having a cookout. Like, they just threw, like, you're going to bed at 7 and somebody just threw a steak on.
It's so annoying. Hey, New Year's Eve at North Star Mohica Casino Resort includes a free concert, champagne, toast, party favors, and prizes. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for more info. Tanner, I'd like to get to you to your little segment about the juicy fruit.
Juicy fruit?
Or whatever.
It's crazy, man.
Because I want to know why we owe a listener an apology. Also, I kind of want to hit on this Chrissy Teigen gets real about being a celebrity. I think that would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
We can do probably do all that next. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. mind when I found that out. That there's people that stand and there's people that sit to clean up.
Yep.
Because I know somebody. I won't call them out, but you know how there's those cracks in the stalls. Saw too much, and I know a stander, and I never looked at him the same.
It's about 50%.
That blows my mind.
It is about 50% of people who sit to do that and stand to do that. It is insane.
You're
to
a
me.
sitter.
Yeah, of course I am.
Me too. I'd like to take a poll, actually, in the whole building.
That's it.
Just to see if there's a 50-50. Just poll it out.
Just know.
I'll make one on Facebook.
We're going to do it on Facebook, but don't add like why. Just put sit or stand.
Sit or stand.
Just sit or stand. There will be no other context.
The Jake and Tanner Show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
You look good. Happy new car day for Tanner, by the way.
I wish it was, I wish I could have drove it today.
I know, it's exciting. It's an exciting thing to have, and now you can't kind of play with it because it needs to get fully charged, and you need to get equipped with what you need to get equipped
If I
with.
would have bought it when I said I was going to buy it, I would have had it yesterday. But I don't. And also, I still haven't run the wire. I got to do that.
Juicy World.
Juice World.
Is it juicy or is it juice?
Just juice.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. The disrespect needs to stop.
Apparently. I guess. You're all on that one dude side now. We didn't know really who Juice World was because we're not music driven.
No.
But I did see news stories, but I was going to read them and then I never did. And then the next day we were blabbing like we do and we got attacked by this one listener saying, hey, you guys don't even talk about him and you're talking about Eminem and all this. You should be only focused on him. We retaliated like we do.
Yeah, called you a big stupid idiot.
Yeah. And then Tanner yesterday came up and he's like, hey, man, we need to talk about Juice WRLD because I don't know if you said we are or you are completely in the wrong.
We were in the wrong.
Okay.
We were in the wrong by saying that Juice WRLD's death is not important.
Juice WRLD he died. Apparently he was I don't know if he was brand new, right? He's up and coming or is he underground?
He was kind of big in his own way.
Okay, a lot of people liked him.
He got pretty famous, and it's hard to know who's famous now. One, we don't listen to music.
I know.
And two,
we're old.
Everybody could be famous. Oh, yeah.
Lancelot. Didn't he sing a Lancelot song?
He sang Lucid Dreams.
Yeah, same thing.
They both started with L's.
And anyway, so tell me, and then this one listener, I can't remember his last four. We were calling him
4060.
out. 4060.
He should call in.
What happened?
Okay.
Why are we in the wrong?
This will all start. Let me take you back. Okay.
To 1996.
No, to 2017.
Okay.
April 24th, 2017. Before Juice WRLD
I'm listening.
became any kind of popular. He tweets this out. My goal is to get overly famous, shine for a couple of years, then fake my death.
Is he not dead?
Later in life, 2018 was a big year for Juice WRLD. 2019 was looking even higher up. Came out with a song, don't know what it's called, but it said, I'm a jealous boy. I feel like John Lennon.
Okay. Don't know what that means.
John Lennon was assassinated. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the date that he was assassinated?
1996?
The date, like the day. Sorry.
Saturday?
No, like the date. Sorry.
I don't know that.
December 8th. Do you know the day that Juice WRLD died? December 8th. Are these just coincidences? Possibly. Is Juice WRLD really dead? Maybe.
Tupac already did this.
Okay, but who cares?
Well, that's why I keep saying 1996.
Now,
I already lived this.
But okay, here's
I already
more.
lived through this.
Juice WRLD reportedly had a seizure and died. Juice WRLD had a viral meme thing go around where people would sing his song, mouth sing his song, and then have mild seizures during it. The youth are weird.
Okay.
He also said in another song that I don't know the name of. Don't worry, or what is this 27 club? You know I ain't making it past 21. And he had reportedly just turned 21.
Tupac's last album was Machiavelli.
I don't know what this is.
Machiavelli is he's the dude who pretended to fake his own death. Oh, just saying.
Okay, Because now I want to be on the Tupac side because I never got into it.
I'm just saying, I've lived this.
So he's just doing the Tupac thing?
He's just doing the Tupac thing.
So tell me about Tupac.
That's the same thing.
Oh, just the same references?
Man, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I just know the Machiavelli thing.
I want Tupac to show up.
Why?
Don't you?
Maybe they're going to start a boy band.
Tupac, Elvis Presley, Juice WRLD. Who else faked their own death? Has anybody faked their own death other than these three people?
Holy F. Could you imagine if Paul Walker came back? We would all be so happy.
Only you would be. And the Fast and the Furious franchise.
I've lived this. This is why this isn't that exciting to me. I was a Tupac fan. I had stickers on my car. My 1993, 89 Ford Probe.
But why did he do that to you? Why did Tupac do that?
Well, I'm pretty sure Tupac's pretty dead.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm pretty sure. I think you can see his autopsy picture if you want to look it up.
You fake anything.
Well,
it's fake news.
But that would be very crazy. That would be awesome if Juice WRLD just came. But why do that to your fans?
I don't understand why do it. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Because look how famous he is right now.
Yeah, but then now what?
Did you know him before he faked his death?
That is a very good point.
Were we
that
talking
is a
about him
really
at all
good
before
point.
he faked his death?
Could you get in trouble for that? I feel like that's frowned upon.
I feel like it's illegal, especially if there's any money involved, like a life insurance plan.
Who would you like to see? This is a fun little topic here. Text line 71090. Who would you like to see come back? Somebody put on there, Chris Farley would be amazing if he just came back.
I don't want him to. I loved Chris Farley. I think he was amazing. I think we all would hate Chris Farley today.
Somebody said you're even more disrespectful towards Juice WRLD than yesterday.
How?
Oh, the Illuminati thing, real thing too. Illuminati is a real thing.
How is this more disrespectful? 0017, you might be an absolute moron. I think you need to take a step back. You need to go into your mirror, look at yourself and say, I am a bad person and everybody hates me. And then you can go about your day.
You just need to start over. What about Robin Williams? If Robin Williams just came back.
I would love that. That is great. Swayze.
What about if flippin' Patrick Swayze just came back, I would lose my ass because I love him.
Picture this.
Okay.
Patrick Swayze. Roundhouse kicks a door open.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Keep talking.
He's still in shape.
Oh my God.
He's obviously still in shape. Behind him are his new entourage, Robin Williams, Tupac Shakur.
And they start a boy band.
And they start to sing.
Somebody said Heath Ledger. Why? Come on. Would you really go nuts?
No, yeah. Well, the only thing that you would want for Heath Ledger to come back is so he could do another Joker. Nobody cared about Heath Ledger.
A lot of Robin Williams.
Well, yeah, that would be awesome. Because he died in such a sad way.
Pauly Shore. I think Pauly Shore's still with us.
But his career isn't.
His career is definitely dead.
Kurt Cobain. I want to read those conspiracies. That Kurt Cobain was murdered and he didn't commit suicide.
I thought who's the dude that played the drums with him?
Dave Grohl.
Grohl made a song about hating on the theory of the woman who killed him. That's very wishy. What is the woman's name?
I can't remember.
His girlfriend or wife or whatever he had a kid with.
Yeah, he did.
I think he was saying that she did it, but then I think he might have came out and said, no, that song has nothing to do with that.
Well, because apparently the autopsy said that he had far too much heroin in his system to even function. Like the death should have been an OD and it would have been more believable.
What is that, man? What is that song?
People are saying Michael Jackson, but I think even though we don't know for sure if he did the things that people are accusing him of, that's just too risky to bring back. Then he would be immortal. We'd have an immortal diddler touching kids for years.
Jeff Epstein. Hey, can you please let me know if you know what song I'm talking about Dave Grohl? What song is that he's playing? Courtney Love. Wait, I can find it now.
Courtney Love. I like this person. What about the most famous person to fake their death? Jesus Christ.
Somebody sent this to our Facebook, and I think it's the funniest thing ever.
What is it?
Every reporter speech I had to do in high school was about Tupac faking his death.
Every report?
Yeah.
Yeah, she must be my age.
Top 10 of the greatest Tupac conspiracy theories. I love hearing about conspiracy theories, but there is something I think profoundly wrong with you if you go through life and you think that everything is just smoke and mirrors. Like the moon landing never happened, or there is a secret society.
Didn't happen.
It happened.
No, I saw the studio. Where's the shadow, Tanner?
What shadow? What are we talking about? The moon landing happened. The people, I remember, I just watched a clip of a scientist and an astronomer that was sitting down in a room filled with flat earthers, just giving them information like, hey, if the earth was truly flat, you could stand on the top of the Empire State Building, look towards Chicago, 1,000 miles away, and you could see the lights of Chicago. And some garbage woman who looked like she smelled like Newports said, no, you couldn't because of atmosphere. And he was like, I've been doing this for like 40 years, and that's not right. And she was like, flawed logic, fraud logic.
Smoking Newports in that story.
You know that you've never seen a colored picture of the moon? It's all black and white. What are they hiding?
That's what it is low up there.
Nope.
Haven't you seen Apollo 13?
No, what are they hiding?
Apollo 13, it's all in color.
Yeah, we've seen colored pictures of the moon because we have colored pictures of the flag that's on the moon.
This is the song. Real. This is a song about the diss track. You want to talk diss tracks? This one is Dave. They said it was Dave Grohl dissing Courtney Love. Just for a second, have you heard it? You probably have heard of this.
Gold, but it lost its pride. Beautiful veins and bloodshot eyes.
I don't know if it swears.
Heroin.
Oh, heroin. Oh, okay.
Seen your face in another light.
Toast.
Yep.
Kirk kind of looked like Jesus.
Why'd you have to go and let it die?
Because in part of it, he says, why did you have to go and let him die?
Why'd you have to go and let it die? Why'd you have to go and let it die? In too deep and out of time. Why'd you have to go and let it die?
I really like this song.
It is a very nice song.
Anyway, somebody said Anthony
Bourdain.
Simple Man is Blushing Bride. I haven't heard this in a while.
Intravenous, intertwined.
More heroin.
Yeah, it sounds like
vein.
Heart's gone cold, your hands were tied. Why'd you have to go and let it die? Why'd you have to go and let it die? Why'd you have to go and let it die? Into deep and out of time. Why'd you have to go and let it die? Never think of me.
Somebody said, would Dave Grohl still be like would be big like he is if Kurt lived? Or would he have been in the shadows? Or do you think Nirvana would still be around as Nirvana?
I've said this with everybody who's died young. Like I said, I'm happy. I'm not happy Chris Farley died young, but I don't think we'd love him as much as we do now if he was still around. I think he would have got sucked into the Adam Sandler stupid comedies, and we all would have thought of him the same way we did Adam Sandler for a minute. Like, oh, he's got nothing.
Adam
but now he's a great actor.
Adam Sandler's sitting around a round table with Robert De Niro, Shia, Adam Driver. There's others in there. Tom Hanks, and it's like it doesn't feel like you.
He doesn't feel like he
fits there. Yeah, I don't know, like Heath Ledger. I think he would have done great, and I think it would have been like, wow, man, he did really good as the Joker. But
I think that would have opened up more doors for him.
Probably.
He probably would have got bigger roles and stuff, but he also would have been pretty typecast as the Joker.
All I wanted is A Knight's Tale 2.
Damn right, man. It's called a Lance. Hello?
Have you ever watched that? Get the hell out of here.
Get out.
Oh, we got to go. Apparently, she says we need to do a Christmas tree thing.
Christmas tree. Or are we?
Ooh, who knows? We'll do that. Let me tell you about Verve. Verve is a credit union. VerveACU.com. Hey, are you going to take that loan that you just got from a stupid financial institute and take it over to the best one, Verve?
I am. I am going to give them a call today and figure out everything. Now that the car is in my garage and everything, I will take all the paperwork, bring it over to Verve, and what they are going to do is they're going to see if they can get me a better interest rate or match the one that I'm at, but then they're going to say, don't pay us for 90 days, and you're not going to get any fees. Just don't pay us. That's a gift for you.
Are they calling that the pumpkin spice loan?
Pumpkin spice loan.
All
You
right.
just got to go there, and you don't even need to be a member to do it. I'm a member because I'm a smart person.
But if I'm not, because I'm dumb, I still don't have to. I can still participate.
Yeah. Just call them and be like, I want to do that, but I'm not a member, and they'll be cool. Let's figure this out for you. Boom.
So remember, VerveACU.com. That's VerveACU.com. Want to give away some presents under the Christmas tree?
Yes.
I think we should. We're still in the heated debate about if the moon landing was real.
That's not a debate. It happened. Definitely happened. Sydney just dropped it's because there's a dragon living on the moon. That's why it's not in color.
A few weeks ago, I watched this conspiracy theory video, and it was like, you haven't seen the moon in color. There's a dragon on it. And that's why...
Wait a minute. Now there's a dragon. If you would have said that the first time, I would have never been on your side. Or listen to you at all.
That's the side you're on.
Yeah.
I didn't
want to side with it. I just wanted to hear more facts from her.
Yeah.
But now
I don't really think that the moon isn't in color, guys.
My God, I want that to be so real.
The moon
I
landing
want
or a dragon?
The dragon. I want that dragon to live. There's a dragon on the moon.
No. Listen.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
Dragons seem awesome. I thought about this. It's like dragons seem like they'd be a lot of fun. But also, I'm not going to own a dragon. I'll never own a dragon. Where would I even keep it? Which would mean that there would just be wild dragons flying around.
Welcome to Lord of the Rings.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh, I would love it.
Okay, what character do you think you are in Lord of the Rings?
Aragorn, hands down.
No, absolutely not. You are Samwise Gamgee.
I ain't nobody's bee. Okay, really, honest to God, if you had to pick one character,
I would say maybe Legolas. He seems,
No, I don't know.
He's a fairy, isn't he?
No, he's an elf.
Oh, sorry, he's an elf. And maybe not.
Well, the characters, I would like to be a hobbit. I just think they have a peaceful little life.
Yeah, but then things happen. They had to live in hills. You couldn't handle that.
You tell me you wouldn't want to live in hills, the Shire.
What about the mold?
There
was a school up in my area that was built into a hill like that. Like the
Wait,
walls.
is that true?
Yeah, kind of. Like there was dirt all the way up it.
Yeah.
Like they just had like basement windows.
My dad's pot dealer, Leon, he had he had a house like that.
And from what I heard is they had to they had to spend like tens of thousands of dollars because there ended up being mold in the walls, but since you couldn't they weren't the same. It was really expensive for them to fix a mistake. Because it was in the hills.
My heart goes out to two different types of people. One, dealing with any kind of divorce during the holidays, and two, anybody dealing with mold. That has got to be the worst if your house is starting to get covered in it.
It sucks so hard because you just gotta start spraying stuff with bleach, start getting rid of stuff and figuring out why.
But you got
where the mold is coming from.
That's what I mean, and that's got to be expensive. Right?
It all depends on how bad it is. If all of your walls have mold in them, start the house on fire, start from scratch.
The only thing I'm really taking this from is King of Queens. They had an episode where
really?
they got mold, and it cost them, they had to borrow like $10,000 from their dad because they couldn't cover, because it was mold was everywhere apparently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would suck.
So I don't know.
Suck a whole bunch.
What do I know? What do I got to do? Oh, man, I forgot. Hi, who's this?
You turned in the wrong pot.
Crap. We already went through 8. We're looking for caller 9. Hi, who's this?
This is Gina.
Gina, you're caller 9.
Woo! I have been calling for years.
Years? Well, here you are, Gina. Know that Jake and Tanner did this for you. Yep. We are your Christmas miracle.
Woohoo!
Gina, say that we're your Christmas miracle.
You are my Christmas miracle.
Oh, I like you.
We say we're just as important as Jesus on this time of year.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well.
Did Jesus just give you a gift? Does Jesus have his own radio show? You're caller 9 on? No. All right, Gina. No, we got 3 different presents here under this Christmas tree. All of them, I peeked. All of them are outstanding gifts. One of them a little bit better than the others, so I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Hopefully you pick either A, B, or C. Hopefully you pick the right one.
I would say A, B,
B,
or C.
All right. I think I'll choose B.
B? Oh.
You want B?
B.
Interesting choice.
You didn't want C. You didn't want A.
No.
You're going to have to open that up.
All right.
Very good.
You got an Amazon Echo Show and a $50 Amazon gift card.
Kool-Aid Man, you ready for Christmas? Oh yeah!
Woohoo!
All right, so Yeah, we just got to the Amazon Echo show. $50 Amazon gift card. Just for being caller number 9. Now, we can put you on hold real quick. You can hang out for a few minutes, or you can give us a call, or you can MySpace us, or Friendster us. Send a pigeon.
I'll hold.
You're going to hold? All right, hang on real quick. Now, we do this again at 4:40, and then we do it again at, nope, we do it again at 11:40, and then we do it again at 4:40.
Yeah.
And then back here again at 7:40. Exciting! On the way, what were we just talking about, by the way? And then we had to do this, and Sydney rudely interrupted and said, hey, you forgot to get caller 9.
Yeah.
I find that extremely rude.
And she used like a couple different racial slurs that we are not comfortable repeating.
Got a few minutes. Can you go to the clock hour, Sid? Actually, that email, I just sent it over to you because Mariah Carey has a mini documentary coming out.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I thought she already had one. Wasn't it called like Glitter?
Yeah, here, listen to this really quick. All about her Christmas song, All I Want for... Wait, no, now I'm getting them too mixed up. What's her Christmas song? All I Want Is You?
All I want for Christmas is you.
Okay, so let's listen to her little mini documentary trailer on this.
From Amazon Music.
That's right.
To come up with an original holiday song that becomes a hit, next to impossible.
That's Randy Jackson right there.
It is.
To release a Christmas album 3 to 4 years into your career was practically unheard of at the time.
It's very safe to put out a cover of a holiday song.
It was done very quickly and kind of came out organically, which, the best songs do.
It's just so catchy. The harmonies, the way the
And again, she
music
makes
was
like
done.
$11 million a
Doesn't
year for
even
this.
sound
Just
like the
this
90s.
song. Just this
You
song.
almost think when you hear it, I've heard this before.
Hear it every Christmas holiday and, it puts you right in the Christmas spirit.
When you say Christmas, it's Mariah's favorite time of the year. Mariah Carey is Christmas.
Let's calm down for a second,
Okay,
can we?
Randy
I just
Jackson.
remember where I was coming from, wanting it to feel like a classic.
Apparently, she grew up very, very poor,
It was an accomplishment for me that
and she was talking about her Christmas and how it was. She promised herself she would never. Her mom tried to do her best, but they would wrap up like fruit, and which, by the way, I'd get fruit sometimes. But she said she never wanted to go through that. That's why she goes in. I didn't realize she went insane for Christmas. Because I don't know Mariah personally. I only know she had that song, but apparently she really, she's super in love with Christmas.
Yeah, it seems to be that way.
Let me hear this. I think we might have a few minutes to do this mashup. Somebody sent a Mariah Carey mashup.
Really?
Don't even look at it, Tanner. I don't even want you
I think
to see.
I already saw the thumbnail.
Oh, you did?
I saw the thumbnail.
Okay, let's listen to this
But
mashup.
I don't know anything about it.
Let's
Not
find it.
reading nothing.
Okay, here we go.
I don't read anything.
This is probably a better version. God, I love this song.
And I don't want you, and I don't need you.
Yes!
The moment you resist, or I'll beat you. It's not your fault that you're always wrong. The weak ones are better just above us strong.
Marilyn Manson, by the way.
The beautiful people.
Along with Mariah Carey.
Relative to the size of your steeple. You can't see the forest full of trees, and you can't smell your own on your knees. Hey, you, what do you say? Something beautiful and something free. Hey, you,
They just keep going again. Clips of Mariah Carey. Marilyn Manson's a weird guy.
Yeah. It's fun.
Can they get together and actually record this?
Oh, it's still going.
Oh yeah, it is happening.
Yeah, all right. We don't got to listen to the whole thing. But you get it.
Yeah.
Nothing says Christmas like a mashup of Marilyn Manson and Mariah.
Yeah.
'Tis the season to win your share of over $390,000 in cash prizes like a new Dodge Durango at North Star Mohican Casino Resort. Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for more holiday info. Kate Beckinsale.
Very pretty.
Yes. She's getting shamed on the internet. I want to see if you agree with the people who are shaming her, bullying her. I felt bad for this rich, beautiful woman.
Oh, God. Some bad things happen to good people.
And a take from Jake and Tanner. We do it next. You're going to need this number here in a minute. 866-916-0959. So we're going to be playing a take from Jake and Tanner. $80 up for grabs. Your Pest Control text line 71090. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts of the show. And man, I've never wanted something for this show more than I want that person we talked to yesterday. Doing that meeting. I felt so good after that meeting that we had.
Yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Man!
I remember calling you and talking to you about it, and I think we're both on the same page I mean, that guy's... I hope it goes through.
If we want to truly succeed, he is a very, very vital key to it.
I can see paying out of the pocket if that ever happened to happen. I mean, well, not now, but I'm just saying eventually. But anyway, I had a good day yesterday. I was in a really good mood after I talked to him. I went to the gym.
Yep.
And I even told Angie, I go, I went up. No, I didn't, but I was doing my combination. And then I went, oh, this isn't my combination. This isn't my lock. And then a guy walked up behind me, and I'm like, oh, I just tried to get into your locker. I apologize, but we have the same exact lock. That should have ended the conversation. But I engaged further.
What did you say?
You look surprised, and that's what my wife said. My wife goes, "Well,
yeah,
you're happy."
Yeah, you were
talking.
Man,
social. I was having an out-of-body experience because it didn't feel like me. We started talking about like old times and older cars and locks on cars far too long. And he said, "Hey, you have a wonderful day. That was a good conversation." And I was like, "It really was." And then I came back into my body and I was like, "That's not you. Huh?
I hate you.
You're mad. Trip him."
Don't ever
I
talk
didn't,
to me
I didn't
again.
do that, but I usually don't further conversations.
No, you hate small talk, and that's what you did. And you initiated it.
I did. Hi, Tanner. How you doing?
Hi, my name is Tanner. I'm the other host of the show. My charger for my car comes in today. Should have it all. It should have everything wired up and ready to go for tomorrow.
I'm excited to see this. I think we should do. You should definitely. Oh, did you do a Facebook? You should do a Facebook Live.
I didn't do a Facebook Live with it yet.
Boy, I sure would.
I wanted to get the charger and everything in.
Good call.
Yeah.
Sid.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and today is my friend Nate's birthday, and he expects me to go out after 5 p.m. Nope.
It's Thursday. You probably will, right?
Maybe for like an hour.
Oh, so you are.
See how that went from no to... I mean, probably.
Where are you guys going to go? Where does a 21-year-old and their birthday friend go?
I hope to Applebee's.
Today is your birthday, so congratulations. I love you. Goodbye.
Is this
Happy birthday,
ND Nathan? Normal? Or average? Is he, or is it...
Is it like BD Nate?
Is it like BD Nate?
Is it BD Nate and BD Cole?
Do you only hang out with BD people?
They're friends, but I don't know.
Sydney, well, let me hear your thoughts. You've been in radio for a few minutes.
Yes.
And we had a meeting yesterday with the talent coach, which probably you didn't even know that was a thing in radio until you got into radio. Because I didn't until I got into it. I'm like, oh man, God, you get talent coaches?
Well, you talked about it before on air.
Right, I guess.
That's true.
That's true.
We're pretty open about everything.
So, what was your thoughts on the talent coach and if we're going to hire him or not? I want to hear your radio opinion because you've been in it for a minute.
Yeah. You were
7 months, 8 months.
Qualified to do this.
Just about as qualified as us.
I liked him. He seemed nice, but also competent, and
I know exactly what he looks like. Describe him to me.
She said she looked him up already.
Oh,
I looked him up during the meeting, and he looks exactly like he sounded like, like bald and like.
Oh yeah, can we talk about what
Caucasian?
she said? Can we
yes,
talk about what
I wanted to bring that up. We went to a salesperson yesterday to chat, and
okay,
she comes around and she's very nice and very sweet, and she's wearing her red coat. And Sydney, being 21, says,
"You look like an old man in that coat."
No, you look like an old rich woman.
An old rich woman? I thought she said old man.
I know how that feels because I think she's in her 40s. And she looks great. She does not look like she's in her 40s. And you shouldn't, I feel that's what I hate about getting old.
Yeah.
Or older. You got to defend yourself. I have to say, there should be nothing wrong with getting in your 40s, but I have to tell somebody, well, you don't look like you're in your 40s.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. But why can't you just be good with, I'm having a problem with this because I'm going to be 40 next year. But I mean, why can't you just be, I'm 40. I'm cool. Why is getting old such a bad thing, and you feel bad about it?
Because to me, that doesn't sound like because my friends tell me that I dress like an old woman all the time, and that doesn't feel like an insult to me. But I think when
they are definitely using that as an insult towards you.
She heard it as an insult.
Well, yeah.
Well, again, when you're a little older, same with me. And if something gets said, I can take it as an insult because you feel like you're. I don't know. Why is it so bad to age? Is it just because you're closer to death? No, really. I don't know.
You just don't move as fast, I think, as you used to. And man, aging now is different than aging what we saw as 40-year-olds when we were 21.
Yeah, because I don't know.
When we were 21, a 40-year-old was a legitimate adult, and we are so far away from it, we couldn't relate. So everything they did was old. You have a Roth 401k. I don't even know what that means.
I still don't know what that means, and I'm an old man.
Neither do I heard I should get one.
Yeah.
I need to get a hold of this.
We should
Roth.
get it together. We should do it as a show.
I still want to get show insurance.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
If you die.
The same with you. What am I going to do?
Yeah, it'll be fine. But if you die.
I'm just saying.
I'll probably die too.
I would have to do your part too. Oh my God. I would run like over there and try to be witty.
Don't even move the mics.
But I'm like really bad at like, I'm not really funny.
Do your me impression.
Yours?
Yeah.
Okay. And for real?
Yeah.
Of course I go outside. How do you think I wash the windows?
I love it.
Turn it on.
It's basically, I don't even need to be here. They could save $22,000 a year in this fire rate.
22. No, but honest, it's not your fault, Sid. You're young. You're 21, so you're not there yet.
And an odd amount of confidence because even if I thought that, I don't think I would ever have said that to a person.
But that is what I love most about her. Just like what she did to Free Beer. We were talking to Free Beer and Hot Wings at a conference, and we really look up to those guys. We think they're outstanding, and they're giving us tips, and they're helping with what they can help. Extremely humble show, and we're talking to Free Beer. I mean, we're already we're being friends, but we're a little nervous around him because
I'm always nervous.
Right.
I texted him yesterday and stopped the conversation immediately.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What'd you text him?
Oh, my God. Did I play this off so smooth?
What did you say?
I said, hey, I'm sure Jake already had texted you, but I just wanted to thank you for recommending Tracy. Like, we're excited. We hope we're able to work with him. And then multiple hours later, which didn't make me feel good at all, he said... Yeah, it's awesome. Working with him is great. Always excited for the next day's show after that. And I was like, we're hopeful. See, I have opinions on radio too.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, and then in parentheses I said, making a joke to hide real embarrassment and shame.
That's good.
And then I ended it, and he laughed, and then I was like, don't say anything else.
Yeah.
Don't castrate this.
And then back at the boot camp.
Yeah.
We're sitting across from him chatting. He gives us a card to an important person that absolutely hates us.
Yeah, which we basically just peed on.
Mm-hmm. Well, we really did. And said, so what did you say? It was either his ear hole or his teeth.
Oh, there was something in his teeth.
Yeah, and you go, hey, you got a little something.
I thought it was something in his ear. He had fuzz on his ear, and then he asked you to check his teeth.
Maybe.
That's what I remember.
I don't know. I thought it was teeth, but you were doing this with your finger, like. Hey, by the way, I need to know really quick. 5101. Again, Sydney, you probably don't tell them if there's something in your teeth, but you're being a nice person. That's what, going back really quick, that's why I like about Sid so much, is she just kind of says it and she doesn't realize it. I think Jake is overly sensitive about age compared to other people his age. Maybe.
Probably. I could see that.
I would like to see, but maybe not, though. My emotions, I talk anything that goes through my head, I'm talking. You probably don't hear.
We would have to get a focus group of 100 other people that are 39, sit them down in a room and ask them honestly, how do you feel about turning 40?
5101, how old are you? That's interesting.
Because I have said that before. I think you have I think you are having a harder time with aging than I've ever seen another person.
Again, but here's my thing is I even thought this today. I went, man, I shouldn't think 39 is old. I shouldn't think I think it's done. I'm done.
Yeah, see, that's the issue, is that you've defeated yourself before anything bad has happened.
It's weird because I should be like a Nick Cannon's level, calling Eminem old.
Yeah,
which is weird. And
you need to find people older than you and make them feel bad for it.
But I think it happens because because this is contemporary hit radio, CHR. I'm around young people. Does that make sense? I mean, hell, you're 11 years younger. Now you're the young one. I'm the old one on the show. With Jake and Tanner, it was just you were young and I was somewhat young. Now I'm the old one. But Sydney, and again, I'm just you don't have to justify it because I know I'm just thinking out loud.
You've created those,
yes. And Sydney's 17.
Yeah.
So like it is really hard to relate to the stuff that she finds important. Mm-hmm. Because I just don't.
Because it's
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like,
no,
and I'm like, I can't. And so that's another thing. So it's constantly. They're just. I'm around. I mean, I'm the oldest one on the. Think about that. In this station in 95.9 Kiss FM, I am the oldest one on this. Joe's younger.
Yeah.
Carly's younger.
Ever since
Heather's
Chuck
younger.
left, Chuck was 65 years old.
Chuck was 65.
He retired.
My boyfriend's turning 40 in June and is having a very hard time with it. He hates it. I turned 40 this year and I've had one foot in the grave now. Oh, I'm with Jake. I hate my age. I turned 30 in October. Yeah, that one person that was giving me that info is 25 years old.
Oh.
You can't.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Because once again,
39 to 40 is tough. It's more about reflection, I think. Like, where am I at? Where did I go? Where am I? I'm totally
That person is 35.
What?
The person is 35.
Oh, it is? Well, somebody said 25 right above that. I don't know why.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure? No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, I don't think so. Oh, no, you're right. He is 35. You're still young, pup.
Yeah.
No, honestly, Lo, I've been thinking, it's weird. I found a card of my dad, a birthday card of my dad's that I made him, and it says, "Happy birthday, idiot." I'd spelled everything wrong. And I go, "You're 40. Boy, you're over the hill now."
Yep.
And that was when I was 8 years old. I found that card recently. And now I'm hitting his age next year.
You're calling your dad an idiot at 8?
He taught me how to spell it, and I messed it up. That was the word that he taught me how to spell. So okay, I just turned 51 and really had hard times with 50. I think 40 is going to be rough for me.
I believe so. And I think it kind of all comes back to your self-esteem and that you hold your outward appearance and your status, you hold that in a high regard even in your own head. So in your head, 40 has always been this number, this arbitrary number of you are old and you're done. Regardless of where you're at where you're going, I
think just
you've
40.
always thought.
I don't think 40. I think it's happened even when I was 38, 39. I think it's been the last couple of years.
Because you said that 40, you really dread it. I think once you got out of your mid 30s and your early 30s and started getting into that late 30s, it started to dawn on you a little bit more.
Not as much as when it was. I agree with what you're saying on this. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I do know when I really started feeling it is when I went to KTI.
Yeah.
And the promotional staff, who are all younger people, would gravitate towards you. And it's weird because I consider me and you friends, and we're talking, but they would chat to you differently than they would talk to me. It's almost like they didn't want to talk to me because I was the old man. That's the way I felt.
See, and I've always said this as different, as there were different levels of respect. They respect you due to your age and where you are.
And I fought in the Korean War.
And there's that. You are
World War I. Thank you for your
stolen valor veteran.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you for your hypothetical service. With me, it's just like, oh well, you're just here.
With you?
Yeah.
Oh, like, no, see, maybe you're creating your own ghosts like that.
Yeah, well, there's that.
But I also think I'm just an old man that had, at that point, 3 houses. I had 3 mortgages. And again, I can't afford any of them. Not saying I have 3 houses and it was a good thing. It was a bad thing. I turned 40 in 2 months, and I'm having a really hard time with it. So when is the midlife crisis in a Corvette purchase?
You already have a Corvette. You got it 2 years ago, right around the mid of your life. You will probably die at 74.
Somebody made a good point on that. Your parents died pretty young. Maybe that's another thing you have an issue with. Yeah, that probably doesn't help.
Especially since now you're looking at, how old was your dad?
54.
You have 15 years.
Ha!
Dewey won't even be able to drink.
I'm going to ask you this.
Dewey will be about your age.
You guys crying if I die?
Probably for a minute.
How long?
I don't know. I don't cry at deaths. I cry at commercials and Disney movies, but not at people's deaths.
I will pour a Miller High Life over my kayak for you.
You won't even care. You shed a tear. How long do we? Because I need this to go on for a while.
What, this? Or my grieving?
The grieving process. I think it needs to be about the death for at least a year.
Maybe. You need to die in a fun way, though.
Somebody said this is a legit segment at least once a week, is it?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Now, yeah, because how do you want to die? Like, how in this scenario, how are you dying? Was it quick?
Which one?
In the one where you die and you want to know how long I'm grieving.
Oh, like tomorrow?
Yeah, like, is it quick? Like,
I'm going on 57. I nod off. And I either smuck. Okay. This is my. This
so
is how
this
I
is
do.
like this weekend. I get a phone call this weekend.
I changed it.
Something happened on Saturday.
I'm driving.
Okay. Monday morning.
And
on your way to work.
Right. I'm driving Monday morning on the way home.
A little icy.
It's a little icy.
Yep.
And as I'm driving, because I'm a careful driver, I see a car in the ditch.
Yep.
On fire.
Yep. Okay. Well,
there
none of this is real.
is a grandfather, a grandmother. The grandfather fought in the war.
Nope.
They're stuck, and they're older. I run over there, and I rip the door off.
With what?
My hands.
Oh my God.
And then I throw them out carefully, but I have to go back in for their Cocker Spaniel, and I hate Cocker Spaniels.
Okay.
I grab the dog and I throw it out, but for some reason my boot gets stuck on the seatbelt. I burn up. I die.
Let me tell you.
You can't take off your boot.
There's a few things.
I can't.
There's a few things wrong with that.
He would never stop.
I know Jake, and he wouldn't stop to pick up $1,000 for somebody if he wasn't for sure they were going to give him half.
That is so right. Not right. Right?
Here's my scenario.
Yeah.
You're driving home.
Yeah.
Or no. It's snowy. It's in the morning. Okay? You're on your way into work. We had both called Joe and pleaded with him. Please, give us the day off tomorrow. The roads are going to be bad.
Okay.
We don't want to drive in this. We can't do it. And he said, no, I hate you.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. So here we are. We're driving both in different directions. You lose control of your car.
We're thinking about each other.
Always. You lose control of your car. You hit a guardrail, flip over.
Oh my God.
Face down into a very small ravine. Nobody sees you. It's too early in the morning. There's never any cars on the road. You could be upside down, blood rushing to your head.
Am I cold?
You know,
of course
this
you're
is
cold.
how Jake dies. I hope you feel bad, but also like.
Oh my
you
God.
think about the future.
Jake, if you die, you know that I have a new career as a medium now.
You would take this audio everywhere.
My God. And guess what happened in 42 hours? He was murdered. And then if that's how you die, how long am I allowed to grieve? I think I grieve longer than that.
Oh, probably. I think I think you got to grieve for a while, or it will really make you look like a jerk.
3 months. No,
Ooh,
man, that's
a
too
long grieving,
man.
This is what I think happens.
What do you mean? Do I need to publicly grieve?
Yeah.
You know I'm not going to. I don't handle sadness like that. I'm going to make jokes constantly.
Grieve? I think you should grieve.
I'm not sleeping with anybody else. It's not like I'm the one that has to wait like Angie.
Now listen. Oh, you don't get another host.
I just gotta do it.
You don't get a co-host. There's no other co-host. You don't get another co-host. This is just like if
do I have
my
to leave
wife,
it as the Jake and Tanner show?
Yes. If I die, my wife ain't remarrying. Who? She knows that.
Wait.
I am the love of her life.
Wait a minute.
And I really believe this. I wouldn't remarry if she died. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't want to go up there. I don't want to be. I
okay.
don't want to be waiting up in heaven and then she shows up with flipping Bill or John Tyler.
Okay, I have
don't
a
want to do.
question.
Then what?
I have a question. How long before you say, I've got needs?
Oh, no, I'm just saying you can't. You're not allowed to fall in love.
Yeah. But
can't fall in love with someone else.
How long before you start dipping?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like thinking of that.
2 weeks. But do it. 2 weeks?
No, I have no idea. That's just I
Start
felt like it
picking him
needed
up at the wake. I'm grieving. Yeah, it's a real hard time.
No, I think that's the only way to do if one of us goes to have the same name of the show.
But what if we move the show?
Huh? What do you mean?
Okay, so say I die.
At that time,
sad.
hopefully we're syndicated by that.
Yeah,
time.
but I die in a sad way.
Yeah.
You have because if you change the name.
I would continue with it, just like they did with the Kid Craddock show.
Yeah, but he stayed at that station.
But he's syndicated. But they still
what if we
call
didn't
it
get syndicated yet? What if I die in the next 2 years and we're not syndicated yet? We're close.
Yeah, that's
we're not syndicated yet.
that would be harder. If you got to move markets, I don't think any company would want it to stay. They'd be like, who?
What if it was just going to be
what
syndication?
What a great story, though, man.
But what about the syndication?
They would always be like, where's Tanner? He always says the Jake and Tanner show, and it's just him.
Yeah, just get me on a soundboard. I pretty much say the same things. I go, what? Ha 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 ha. And, okay, does that make sense? I only say a few things.
Those are some of your crutches.
Yeah.
Sid, crutch. What's one of his crutches? Crutches in radio, by the way, are things that you say all the time.
Well.
You do say that a lot. You're like, well, Well, and you get a little high pitched. Well, what name a crutch I have?
Anger.
No,
I feel like you just sit
that
there.
wasn't fun.
I feel like you just sit there, giggle to yourself, and then you say, "Oh, I'm funny." You do like something like that.
Do that.
It's like a variation of that.
I don't think that's a crutch.
Wait, what do I do? I go, I'm funny?
You do that quite often. It's
Funny.
not enough to be a crutch yet, but your main crutch is.
What?
It's the Jake and Tanner show.
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
It's a
still.
Jake. Oh, I go, ah?
Yeah.
Boy, you made it sound awful. My is a little better
No,
than
yours
that.
is not sexier than. Listen, do yours. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what yours sounds like.
I do say, we got to get moving forward. We got to get rocking and rolling. I say those two things.
Yeah.
You're a B, and you make me feel bad.
Yeah, she just brought up things that are mean.
I can tell you, too,
I like
that
it.
Sid goes, that's wild.
Yeah, it's wild.
Wow.
You can tell that's when she's not paying
Wow.
attention.
Wild.
And then what's it? Oh, there's one more
another-
you say all the time. Oh, I think you say it more than wild. Say something.
Okay.
That could be why. There's something that you say and I can't remember. Hang it. Anyway. Oh, Tanner always says, does that make... This is fun.
Because I have to explain things. I have to talk to the lowest common denominator in this room.
My brain is slow. Somebody said Jake's is standby. Oh, I do say that a lot.
Yeah.
Standby. Standby. This is fun. Things that we say too much and you're sick of it. It's called crutches in the radio world. I want to go through some of these that you hear. Use a text line. 7. There's that. Now I'm conscious of it. 71090. Your pest control text line. What are some of our crutches?
My favorite is Jake's crutch when somebody disagrees with him, and it's you probably smoke cigarettes and have a back tattoo. You're stupid.
And you're a single mom.
And you're a single mom.
Well, don't disagree.
And you hung up. Dude, you know how hard it sucks? Can we just sit back and think about how hard it sucks when Jake is so right about single moms, but you don't want to say it? But every time he brings it up to somebody, they're like, yeah, I'm single and my kid just put a cigarette out on my eye. Like, yeah.
Not you. Now, listen, if you're a single mom and you're rocking as being a single mom, we're not talking about you. So what are some of our crutches? We want to go through this next. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. I did see recently that video of Ryan Reynolds. He was doing something somewhere, walking. There was a crowd of people that were there to see him walk.
Yep.
And they there was a barricade, and they just knocked that barricade, and he almost got trampled to death. But
Yeah, that
just to think about that for a second, that would be a neat feel. He's probably kind of possibly used to it by now, but that would be sure a neat feeling that people want to see you that much.
Like a whole new thing. That would be great. Like a whole, like when he goes home to his wife and be like, I almost got attacked by 4,000 people today that they wanted to see me. So that's cool. And you just said you have a headache. Just know I can do it anytime.
How old is Ryan? Is he's
50.
40? No way.
Close.
Is he? I thought he was I thought he was like 43.
No.
I thought he
idea.
was like 40 something.
Oh, maybe. I just put him up in, he is 43.
43?
I like to put him up in the same ranks as, I think him and Paul Rudd look the exact same age.
Paul Rudd sure does look good in that new Ghostbusters. Holy cow.
Does that not? I mean, that has to make you feel good, right?
Paul Rudd?
Yeah, that Paul Rudd is 11 years older than you, and he still looks good. Like, it's not just downhill.
But Paul Rudd's beautiful.
Yeah, but you're
I think my wife has a huge crush on Paul Rudd.
He's short though.
Is he? Well,
wait, never mind. He's taller than you.
How tall is he?
5'10".
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I'm 5'12".
No, you're not.
You don't know that.
That's not a real number.
Well, I'm averaging the UK. Jake and Tanner show. Jake, Tanner, Sydney. We're going to be doing a take from Jake and Tanner here in a minute. We're going through some of these crutches that we have. We want to do. We never air check ourselves. Air checking is re-listening to the show and going, oh, I don't like that about us. And we're just having you guys do it right now. What are things that we say too much? They're called crutches. Jake says low instead of though. I have heard people say that, and I do not. Do you hear that?
I don't hear it, but you have been dealing with that since IXX.
I say though. Don't I? Or am I saying it too fast? Like, give me a sentence. Where was a sentence with though in it? Though.
Yeah.
Sydney, say it.
Though.
Though,
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what people are hearing. People are stupid.
Tanner's is, do you understand what I'm saying, or do you get what I'm saying?
Does that make sense?
Does that make sense?
Apparently. I heard somebody say it a week ago.
That.
Yeah, I heard somebody say it a week ago, and then I was like, do I say that a lot? And then I've been trying to be conscious of it. I can't be, but then apparently.
Tanner says, so much more than Jake. Jake's is, wait, what? Yeah, probably. Tanner uses hot garbage.
Well, it's not my fault that people are hot garbage and garbage people.
When Tanner does the noise when people are talking, I do it too, so I really notice it from him.
That was the thing that we had meetings about.
Yeah, you were doing that. That was a crutch that you weren't even doing on the radio.
Like, you gotta stop moaning during conversations.
How did this just become I hate how Jake says words?
Oh, great. Is that how it is? Because I have my Michigan accent.
Oh, yeah, Jake doesn't say words good.
Nah, it's...
but he can say them fast.
I can't stand how Jake says mountain.
Mountain.
I do say mountain. Mountain bike. Mountain. But that's a Michigan thing. And if you are born and raised in Wisconsin, you don't realize that. In Michigan, we say mountain. I remember Otis at the other station, his kid is Britain. And he's like, why do you say her name like that? And I go, I don't understand. He goes, you say Britain. And I go, Britain. And he says, you say, yeah. And he goes, it's Britain.
And
I go, I'm saying Britain.
I would have hit him.
Mitten. There was another one. A lot of people said, when we first really noticed the change from Wisconsin to Michigan in just language, button. We say button. And in Wisconsin, everybody says button, but we call it button.
Yeah. Well, there's letters that shouldn't be ignored.
Angie got it when she would do it. People would ask me what's wrong if I'm having a seizure. Angie's was, people say it's cute. And I'm like, nobody's ever said it's cute to me. And people say we say orange weird from Michigan. Orange.
I don't hear that.
I don't either. It's orange. It's orange.
Orange.
Jake has a what?
Jake has a Obama. Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, Obama does it. He says it at the end of his sentence. Example: we have to go to the store later, though.
I don't hear it.
I love it when Tanner says garbage people. Tanner says holy crap a lot. Man, I don't know that one. Stand by, got that? I do say stand by a lot. Jake, that makes me feel old.
Yeah.
That makes me feel old. Jake says on the planet a ton. When? Give me an example.
I don't know. I ain't never heard none like that
on the planet.
I've heard. I know exactly what they're talking about. I hear you say it.
Give me explain it.
It's
use it in a sentence. Use it in a sentence that Jake would use.
It's the best thing on the planet.
Yeah, but I don't think you say the best thing on the planet. But when he said, they texted that in, I could hear you saying it in my head.
Really?
That's all. I can't explain it other than that.
Jake paraphrases everything he reads. It's never accurate. Now we're just attacking me. Any Bible verse that adds 16:23. Oh, yeah, Matthew 16:23. That's in the Bible. Jake, you say orange instead of orange. 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 I don't say orange.
No, nobody would say orange.
Yours is you know what. Somebody said Tanner's you know what. How does Jake say bag? Bag.
Bag. The correct way. You guys are stupid. You stupid Wisconsin.
She's the prettiest woman on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
There's something I might say. Worst people on the planet.
Oh, yeah, when describing race.
That's fun.
That's what you would say.
This has been a really fun thing for me. It went from what are some fun crutches to he's annoying, he paraphrases, he's not accurate, and he smells a little.
Oh, and he's from Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Garbage people are from Michigan, right, Tanner?
Well, yeah, that's all you had to say.
Does that make sense?
You could have saved so many words. Word economy on that one. You could have saved idiot and stinky and just said Michigan.
Sydney is not factual, like, ever. We're just attacking us now. He's not wrong on that. That's
a fact.
Jake says button.
I like how this person says it's a Michigan thing, but I think you might use that in any
I do
to end any argument if you're wrong.
Yeah, I do.
It's just a Michigan thing.
Or you just say whenever you're describing like an action or something, and none of us understand it, you just say it's a Jeep thing.
Yeah, it's a Jeep thing. Well, it is. You guys
yeah,
wouldn't
but
understand
that's
that.
a bit. Like, that's a thing where it'd be like, yeah, Jeep, only Jeep people understand that. And that's the whole thing of, because they would get stickers. But Jake, I think, actually uses it's a Michigan thing to get himself out of arguments.
No, it
like
is,
when
though.
you say, everybody in Michigan says Reese's Pieces and Reese's peanut butter cups. And then we called a random store in Michigan near where he grew up. And she was like, you mean Reese's peanut butter cups and Reese's Pieces? And then you hung up and said she had a back tattoo. Said, you're not really from Michigan, you single mom smoking trash.
Sydney says, inebriated. Well, you know what I mean. There you go, all the time. Difference until I moved to Wisconsin, people pointed it out to me. So, Jake, I totally get it. Wait, what are they saying? You got that one? I don't know how to use this mouse.
Clicky, click.
Makes me feel really old.
I was born and raised in Michigan also. And to me, Jake sounds normal. But that's probably because I say things the same way. I didn't realize what the difference was until I moved to Wisconsin. People pointed it out to me.
Tanner, basically negative about everything Jake is excited about.
I do like to try to find the negative in Jake's happiness.
But it's a good...
Which is weird, because he's so negative already.
Well, I'm not that negative. That is the most annoying thing on the planet.
I like Jake's very neutral about things, or like he ebbs and flows very well. But when he finds real happiness in something, for some reason, I'm just like, I gotta bring this down. I don't like where you're at. I might buy this bike this weekend. I hope it falls apart.
You know, he said that about your car that you just got. You know, I really just hope that you don't like your car.
This is what Jake said off air, which means that it's not even like a bit. It means it's like, this is a genuine feeling I have. I hope you hate your car, because it would be good for radio. Like, I don't want you to hate it, but I really hope you hate it. And that's such a worry of mine.
I think it would be so incredible for on air if just like within a week.
I told the guy that I bought the car from, because they have a supercharger there. I said, just so you know, I'm going to stop here anytime I need to and charge up my car. I'll take you out to lunch.
How about this, when I work with people from Michigan that say Reese's?
No, you don't.
Yeah, they do. I can hear Jake clicking the mouse constantly. Is that? How do you know that's me?
Yeah, there's 3 people in here, and all 3 of us have mice.
Why don't you settle down? Does anyone think Jake sounds like a male pony? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I feel like I'm very offended. What does it mean? You're
I get it.
21.
A male
You know?
pony?
What is
Yeah.
it?
I don't know. But like if a man pony had a voice, I bet you'd come out like you.
Like a very like
Look up.
like a feminine
Look up.
like a feminine
Look
horse.
up miniature horse. No, but a
Feminine
male
horse?
But a
That's
well, yeah,
funny.
but ponies are feminine on their own because they're ponies.
Jake cuts Tanner off a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to work on that actually.
Yeah, look at that.
Don't say
low
low, up to 3 since you read it. Shut up, P1 Pete.
Yeah, that's. I mean, look at that. Your voice would come straight out of that.
Is
Keep
that because
talking.
it's short?
It isn't pony.
I don't understand. That's got to be like a slang that kids are using.
It just yeah. See, I can't tell if that was a video talking or if that was you talking over here. I can't tell.
What does male pony mean?
If it means something, I don't know what it means.
Go to Urban Dictionary.
Being a downer is a Michigan thing.
All right. That is mean. Jake's the one that seems like you have the mouse clicking mouse clicking anxiety.
Yeah, that would be you having. It seems like that would be a
you shouldn't spin the wheel. Oh, great. Now here we go.
Oh,
now we just
cool.
got every kind of
what did you
disease
do?
for the computer.
Oh, yeah. The thing already doesn't type. What did you just type? MSLR?
I don't know. It keeps just sending me to this website.
You broke the computer.
I don't think he sounds like a male pony. I just wanted to see if my text would get onto the radio. Well,
yeah, but I think you made a good point. I think if you were going to do voiceover for an animated Pixar film, and it was all about ponies and like horses and stuff, I think you would be the miniature horse bartender.
Tanner has emphasis on his T's, and Jake says settle down a lot.
Yeah, I put emphasis on my T's because T's are letters. I think I don't know if I put emphasis on them as much or if it's just the contrast between me saying T's sometimes and Jake never saying T's makes it sound like I'm only saying them.
I know a girl from O'Connell Falls who says Reese's, so it's not a Michigan thing, Jake. People are stupid
but
everywhere.
That's O'Connell Falls.
Did you hear that last? People are stupid everywhere.
Yeah, never mind. That's what I was going to go with. People are stupid everywhere.
Tanner's too mean to Jake about being from the great state of Michigan.
Shut up.
Is it great?
Yeah, is it though?
Is it?
I mean,
Traverse City's nice.
Yeah, but I only heard about that place after you moved here.
It's blue water.
Why does nobody else talk about it?
They bottle Scope there, I was told.
No, they
What's
don't.
Scope?
Scope is mouthwash, you gross person.
Okay.
You better X somebody.
Oh, Jake's Crutch is using any slang that he could think of on the spot.
You know, yeah.
Makes no sense.
Do you know
He'll
what-
just be like, out of pocket.
It is. You speaking like it now.
Yeah, look out. Somebody's
Son.
going to come over there, clap your cheeks.
Yeah, cuz.
I have a bad habit of doing accents when I don't want to do accents.
I think that's hard. Like if
I
you're going
do
to some
off-air accents.
like in a restaurant or whatever. I mean, insert any. Okay, I'm just being
Restaurant?
awfully racist right now. I
Oh,
barely.
do you mean the Louis C.K. joke?
I don't. Yeah, like it's hard not to like you. Right?
You just notice things.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were looking at me like I was saying something bad.
No. I didn't. I just didn't understand. But like, if I'm telling a story, and it just so happened to be done by an African American person, I want to do that accent. I think accents are fun, and I don't think that they should be considered racist. Depending on the context. Depending on the context. If you are telling a story, and the accent helps the story, I think you can use the accent. But if you just get cut off in traffic one day and you decide to do an accent, now you're racist. Once again, depending on the accent.
I need to say something.
Why'd you put your hand up like that?
Real quick. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I don't know.
My God, you have such weird Hitler tendencies.
Jake pounds the desk. Tanner goes to call people garbage people. We know that. Eminem is dropping a new diss track next week. Bull.
I think
Is that-
Tanner pounds the desk because whenever he pounds it, my water bottle moves
we all
slightly.
hit the desk.
Yeah. At
you
one
wanna-
point, I had to call you out on it because you were doing it so much.
I did it it was just this week.
Was it this week?
Yeah, because I was hitting it really hard and I think it was next to a bell, so it was making more noise. But you and I both like off mic sounds.
Yes.
You and I love off mic sounds. Crumpling up paper, pounding pounding a desk.
Jake
anything.
loves sipping.
Sipping?
You love sipping.
Sipping?
That just
audibly
sounds like
sipping.
drinking.
I couldn't stand when Jake said nostalgia for 6 weeks straight. I don't understand.
Is it nostalgia or nostalgia? What the hell is that? That's a
I don't know why she's
she's
cackling.
ever laughed.
Because hearing Jake say it sounds so bad, but
Why? Why?
that's
Say
not how
it.
you say nostalgia.
It's nostalgia. Did I say
It's
it right
like
there?
it's like saying getting a massage. Massage?
My
Or
mom,
massage?
my mom would say massage. She would say get it
Massage.
massage. She would say massage.
Massage.
How am I? Say it correctly.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Am I
You
hitting
guys said
that
it the
G?
same. You guys said it the
I
same
think
that
she's
time.
saying. I think I'm hitting the
first
G
time
on it.
she said,
No, I'm saying the G.
you're doing like an SH, but you just did an SH. Do it again. Because I'm not confident in that word.
Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
That sounds weird.
I am saying nostalgia.
Yeah.
Okay, I
But I
like
get
his.
that-
I like
it's
your
just-
pronunciation.
I like
better.
go outside.
It feels good on my ears.
Oh Lord. Hashtag me too. Me now. Of course I go outside. How do you think I see all the nostalgia? That's where it comes from. My Rick Grimes accent.
Yep.
Hey, do I got to say anything? Sweetie? Sorry, that just came out.
Oh, that's another thing. Whenever
The sexual
it's-
harassment is a weird crutch Jake has. He likes to play a game around the office called Grab Ass.
That is
No, whenever
He likes he likes to close his eyes and say, "Who am I touching?"
What are you going to say?
whenever you like say something that's like Sydney, do this. You always have to like say sweetie or something
that
at
is
the end. I think to like soften it.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so not
No,
true.
I can
How
see
many times
that.
have I said sweetie to you?
Or like
On the air?
That is the first time I've ever said sweeto.
No, you've said other pet names on the air.
I think I do it just to joke.
no, I think you do it to like
'Cause you don't
not
wanna
sound
ask her to
so
do
hard.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, where I'm like, hey, go do that.
Yeah. And then
Darling.
yeah, see you always say darling.
I never say
And then you're-
darling.
and
Not
you're like,
treating
I'm sorry,
women
my dad
equal in
says
the
that.
workplace is what it is. You gotta hit her like you used to do to me.
Yeah, but when you cry, you never got that big vein, and it never made
Yeah.
me feel bad. I can't stand Sydney's cry vein. It's like it
fuels
talks to me.
It fuels me. Just gets me going.
All right, no, I really do love you guys.
Shut up.
No, I really do. I want you guys to know that.
What are you talking about?
You guys are very special to me.
Why
in
are
my
you
life.
doing this?
Okay,
I
all right.
really hate this.
New Year's.
Why did you turn this fun thing where we all make fun of each other and point out that Jake says weird things sometimes?
Let's talk about things we love instead. Okay,
Who
that's
said
fun.
that?
Somebody said that. I just wanted
You're
to say I love
banned.
you guys. I really love you guys.
The only text we should be reading is we should be doing more Owen Wilson impersonations. Always. Wow.
I love you.
Wow.
Come here. Give me a hug.
Wow.
All right. I gotta say this. This show is just hit a wall. New Year's Eve at North Star Mohegan Casino Resort includes a free concert,
Wow.
champagne toast, party favors, and prizes.
Wow.
Visit NorthstarCasinoResort.com for more info.
Wow.
What are things you love now? I like this. I want to just go on this. This will make my confidence boost. Give us a text if you want to, or don't. Be that way.
Yeah, you guys should do that.
If you don't want to, you just have a back tattoo and you probably smoke. 71090, your pest control text line. It's Jake and Tanner Show. More of it next. 'Tis the season to win your share of over $390,000 in cash and prizes, like a new Dodge Durango at North Star Mohica Casino Resort. Visit NorthStarCasinoResort.com for more holiday info. Well, we got to play a take from Jake and Tanner.
Oh, yeah.
Completely slipped the mind. So if you want to play, we got $80 going to try giving away today. 866-916-0959. And a big, big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. 5 simple questions. Tanner's on a roll. You win today. It's $100 for the Sydney edition. Hi, who's this?
This is Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. You want to play?
Yes.
Hi, Melissa.
She's smart. Melissa, are you smart?
A little bit.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in marketing.
Oh, marketing. All right.
Oh.
You at work right now, or are you heading to work? What are you doing?
I'm heading to work, yep.
Well, at least I can say that was a career path I was smart enough to get out of. What's up?
Boom! Don't listen to him.
Up?
He'd like to talk trash before him. See, look at it now.
Melissa?
Listen, I hope you win for the holidays to have a little bit more money. Ouch! I'm just trying to get
like that.
side.
You don't talk like that.
Anyway. By the way, if you do win, you're not going to get it for like 6 weeks, so it's going to be definitely way over the holiday or way after it. It's okay, Lo. Don't feel down, Melissa. All right, is it Melissa?
All right.
Melissa. Yeah, I have that written down. All right, Melissa, 5 questions. You can pass if you get stuck. Time willing, we're going to get back to that question. Now, Tanner can't hear the questions nor the answers. He'll come back into the room, get asked the same ones. And then we're going to go through all these together at the very end. Are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1. According to Fountains of Wayne, whose mom has got it going on?
Casey's mom.
What was the pen name of the author Theodore Giselle?
I thought it was Giesel.
Giesel?
Pass.
Oh, yeah, you're right on that, I think. How many U.S. states border Mexico?
6.
Did you say 6?
Yeah.
Oh, what is February's birthstone?
God. Topaz.
Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of what whiskey?
Pass.
What was the pen name of the author Theodore? What is it again? Giesel?
Giesel.
Yeah, Theodore Giesel.
Teddy.
Teddy?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of what whiskey?
Jameson.
Hang on. Tanner! You ready, buddy? I feel you will do well, kind sir.
Okay, well, that's nice to know.
But
now, if I don't do well, it'll suck.
Here we go. 3, 2. I'm going to put you on hold, Melissa. Hang on. 3, 2, 1. According to the Fountains Wayne, whose mom has it going on?
Stacy's.
What was the pen name of the author Theodore Giesel?
Pass.
How many U.S. states border Mexico?
4.
What is February's birthstone?
Ruby. Oh.
Frank Sinatra is buried with a bottle of what whiskey?
Jack Daniels.
And what was the pen name of the author Theodore Giesel?
Theodore Giesel. John Grisham. Holy cow, why would you think I would do any well? Fountains of Wayne is the only thing remotely in my wheelhouse.
Well, let's find out. Hi, Melissa. Welcome back.
Hi.
I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
She's not going to have any of your
shut up
and your humor today. All right, here we go. According to the Fountains of Wayne, whose mom has it going on? You both said Stacy.
Dang it! That was the only ground I was gonna gain.
That is correct.
Woohoo!
What was the pen name of the author Theodore Geisel? I butchered that name. I did not know how to say it. She said pass, and then she came back and said Teddy. Danner said John Grisham.
John Grisham.
Pass. Or no, you said pass, and then that. Dr. Seuss is the correct answer on that.
Oh.
The more you know.
We're doing a radio show.
How many U.S. states border Mexico? She said 6. Danner said 4. 4 is correct.
Yes! Yes!
What was February's birthstone? What did she say?
Not the right answer,
That
barely.
Ruby. It's wrong. How do you pronounce that?
Amethyst.
Amethyst. Did you know that?
No.
I didn't either.
But I'm gonna start using that.
What?
Amethyst?
Wait, is it amethyst or amethyst?
It's amethyst.
I can't believe
Oh,
neither of
dang
us have
it.
heard that. That's a new word to me.
It's the purple one.
Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of what whiskey? She said Jameson. You said Jack Daniels. It is Jack Daniels.
Yes! Oh my God!
Thank you so much, Melissa. Appreciate it.
I am so smart.
Take care. So $100 tomorrow when we play, thanks to Prospera Credit Union, Life Stage Personal Guidance. And that, my friend, is going to be the Sydney edition. Don't forget, if you're thinking about selling a home, give Kelly Davies Homes team a call. They're going to customize a marketing plan just for your home. They got a strong media presence on all the top home search sites, professional staging, videography, and photos. Kelly Davies sells a home in what? Every
like 3 days.
Yeah.
And the average rate between listed and accepted offer is only 15 days, a little over 2 weeks.
Their team just had a record summer, too. List your home, and if she doesn't sell it in 90 days, you don't pay. Find Kelly Davy Homes on Facebook or online. KELLY Homes, HOMES.com. Kelly DaviesHomes.com. I don't even know what I just said. All right, on the way, Music Intensive Hour. We're going to get you all your music that you need. We call it the Karen Hour. It is the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.